On this week's episode, we reveal that Season of the Force has come to an end. Wait, again? Is it permanent this time? What does Diggs view as the final nail in the coffin that hasn't happened yet? More importantly, will we ever see Darth by Chocolate again? Classic Space Mountain is back, but is it really that classic? Still plenty of 40th t-shirts available, though. We've got a special live version of hashtag Fat Time in the Parks with Michael the Mail Guy. Also, Matterhorn finally gets its Fast Pass machine. Fantasmic news, bye-bye popcorn buckets, and more on this classic episode of the MousePIRE Podcast. Hi, I'm Anthony.
I'm Shadow. I'm Diggs.
And welcome to MousePIRE, your source for Star Wars, Disney, and everything in between. This is the podcast where both empires collide.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Lives. What is this?
In the tiki room, all the birds sing words and the flowers groom. In the tiki room.
Made you look.
Hey, what's up, people? We are here at the Rebel Base with Michael the Mail Guy.
Michael.
And we were just on Facebook Live, so if you're watching on Facebook Live, well, then you'll remember this part.
Yeah. So, yeah, we are here at the Rebel Base with Flash, 100-yard dash. What's up, Flash? How you doing today? You know what, Flash? Hold that thought because I actually don't have time for you to answer.
I want it. Okay.
All right, so, yeah, we don't have time for Flash right now.
Diggs.
But, yeah, we are going to, we have a lot of stuff, some stuff to talk to you about today. And we're going to give you a little tease. Some of it might be Fantasmic.
Whoa.
We might talk about some fat times.
Whoa.
Something like that. And you know what? I actually have a TV review.
Whoa.
Yes, a TV review of Andy Mack that's on Disney Channel. And it might be out of the blue why all of a sudden I watched it. I'll tell you why later. But we are going to start with Season of the Force.
Bye. So, I was at the park on, Friday? Was it Friday I told you that it was gone? Yeah, Friday.
Yeah.
I went to the park on Friday to see Hard Day's Night and walking into Tomorrowland. And, well, first of all, it's pretty obvious when the Season of the Force sign has disappeared and replaced by that Tomorrowland sign that replaced it when they took out Season of the Force partially last time. So immediately I saw the Tomorrowland sign, and then immediately I looked past the Tomorrowland sign and saw all the banners had been switched out. I'm like, okay, fine. Space Mountain's back. So obviously it's another one of those, okay, it was like when Ghost of the Galaxy went in and they switched out the banners.
Yeah.
Then
True.
during Halloween. So I'm like, okay, well, we don't know how long Space Mountain's here for, so maybe we'll see what happens. Obviously, the big test is to get in here. Is the music still playing? Is it back to the weird? And I'll tell you, it's back to the. It's back to all those old weird sound effects in Tomorrowland now. Everything's gone. All the Galactic Grill signage is gone. The only thing remaining, basically, from Season of the Force is Path to the Jedi in the old Captain EO Theater. That's the only thing left there now. It'll remain to be seen how long that sticks around, or if they go back to doing screenings in there.
They should do something.
Or if they do a whole new show in there.
A new Star Wars film.
And it either needs to go back to doing screenings, or it needs to go back have a whole new show in there, because the Path to the Jedi thing is out of date now, because especially if they're still showing the Force Awakens trailer at the end, which is a year and a half.
Oh, yeah, huh?
Came out a year and a half ago. So it's really stupid to keep. It's super out of date. So it needs to either come out and they need to put screenings back in there. Put screenings back in there just in time for, I don't know, for Last Jedi to come out, and then they could put a trailer in there, or they could redo it and replace the Force Awakens trailer with a Last Jedi trailer, I guess. I don't know. They need to do something other than what it is now.
Whole new show.
But besides the Galactic Grill signage being gone, the design of the screens is still what it was because it still has the blue and the red.
Yeah,
but
the
all
menu.
of the menu design is still what it was for Galactic Grill, but all the names have been changed to protect the innocent food.
Oh, okay.
So all the names have
And
been
the dirty.
Yes, exactly. Speaking of dirty, we'll get to that in a minute. No more Darth by chocolate. And the return of the old boring parfait. But yes, the menu has basically gone back to what it was. Some of the items I believe are still there. Some of it just the chopper salad just went back to being the chopped salad. And then the burger, just since they had already gotten rid of the black bun for a while there anyways, so the burger just went back to being what it was anyways.
Yeah.
Well, then they stopped having that one with the black bun and the chorizo when Ghost Galaxy came in. So basically it's just everything's like a reset. Like,
Yeah.
basically we're back to what everything was at the end of summer of 2015. Before Halloween went in 2015, we're back to basically that point, including Space Mountain, which now is back to what it was then. So no Dick Dale. Was kind of hoping.
I wasn't. Yeah, I
knew there was a better chance of Dick Dale than there was for Chili Peppers.
Yes, yes.
But it was still a long shot to not get back the same Michael Giacchino soundtrack that was in there before Hyperspace Mountain went in.
I wonder if you could still get the alien burger.
You're an alien burger.
Maybe.
I don't know. What is that?
It was a special menu item you could ask for on your burger. You put fries and some other
Oh, that's
stuff.
right. That's right.
Wasn't that just like a carbon copy of that spiderweb burger, where you'd have
Could
like
been.
the cooked cheese?
I don't know.
It was the cheese all spiderwebbed on top of your burger.
Yeah, but no, it had like fries in there, and it was a secret menu item.
Right. Oh, it was that it had that glow in the dark looking sauce, right?
No. It just had especially.
Oh, that was another item.
It was like an In-N-Out, pretty much. Fries,
okay.
grilled onions, and I forgot what else, and that's pretty much it. But I mean, even though you're still on Space Mountain and they still have aliens, so can I ask it out and see what's up?
No, I was thinking of that alien topping that they had that had the orange and green. Remember?
Yeah. Wasn't that during Halloween?
I think that was also during Halloween. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Dirty.
So, Season of the Force.
Bye,
exactly, because there's no trace of it now.
Nope.
Just Launch Bay and cry.
I mean, Launch Bay was already there. It wasn't Launch Bay. Well, I guess it wasn't Launch Bay before that. I mean, it was just the Marvel was in there, but
Superhero HQ.
Well, it wasn't Superhero HQ. It was just Marvel was in there just doing. Because Marvel was just upstairs during when it was Interventions.
Yeah.
Kind of, but.
Hi.
Yeah, so, Launch Bay is still there, and Path of Jedi is still there, but everything else is gone. All signage is gone. I'm going to guess it's not going to be coming back anytime soon. I mean, some people might think that, some might be inclined to say December, thinking it might come back for Last Jedi, but I don't know. I mean, it seems like a lot of trouble to go back.
Highly doubt it.
Well, I'm going to say, because I said this before, if the lights are still on top of the track where the people mover were, then it's coming back. But if those lights are taken down anytime soon, then we know it's not coming back. So.
Right. Good point.
Let's see.
Because it would be likely to think that most likely if it does come back, it would come back after Halloween again.
Right.
So it would come back in time for Last Jedi. And then, of course, we know that sometime around that time in November or December, we're going to be getting the new scene in Star Tours.
Yeah.
So are they going to put the new scene in Star Tours with no other fanfare around it? Like Season of the Force was the fanfare around that at the time. Or are they just going to put it in there with no fanfare and it's just like, okay, the new scene's in there.
Yeah.
Have at it.
Exactly.
Pretty much.
Go check out our 2-year-old Path of the Jedi that we haven't done anything with.
Well, if it comes back, like I said, we'll find out if those lights are taken down. But I would say that Season of the Force is pretty much played out. It's done with. We liked it. We liked the idea of it when they first introduced it, and we thought it was pretty cool. But yeah, lately it just.
I think it should be retired and then brought back for the summer that Star Wars Land opens.
That'd be cool.
Because then it would truly be the Season of the Force.
Right. That's a good idea.
Then they could rename it. They could do one of those cool renaming things. And it won't be season. Oh, no, it wasn't seasons.
No, season.
They could put the in front. The Season of the Force now. The Season of the Force. Just, drive it home. I don't know.
On my table.
I know. I almost forgot that. I forgot for a second this is a glass table.
Fancy, I know. Relax.
I know, right? Jeez. Can't even afford kosher water.
So you go in the refrigerator. It's nice and ice cold.
So speaking of Space Mountain, all I gotta say is at least we didn't get FedEx back, but we'll maybe talk about that later. A little sneak peek of something. But as the 40th anniversary of Space Mountain shirts are still available at Star Trader. They still have quite a few on behind the counter over by the register in the front by where you first walk in. Or they also have some actually of the regular plain gray and blue ones. They have them actually on the floor, which I've never seen them do before.
They just left them on the floor?
Yeah, they're just throwing them on the floor.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, you know how it is. Can't get good helps these days. There's some hanging there on the floor. So if you guys they seem to have a lot, at least, definitely of the regular ones. So if you guys haven't got one yet, go over there and get them. I don't know. I didn't check on what there are on sizes, but there seem to be at least something in the middle. So go check that out if you guys haven't gotten to get one of those shirts. I actually was able to get a really good close-up picture where I could actually finally see what the deal with the blue one is. Oh. And so it's gray, and then the screening is blue. But you almost have to take a picture of it with a flash or get it out into the light in order to see that, because I don't know how many pictures I took where it kept coming out black, like how it looked in your pictures.
Right.
But then I would take it again in a different lighting, but then it looked all blue. But then, yeah, when you finally take a picture with a flash, I got a picture of one of the ones on the floor, and you actually see that the material is gray, but the screening on it is blue, but it's real subtle. So yeah, go get those. Still available. And once again, reminder, they still have, I believe, just a little small bit of the Main Street Electrical Parade AP Days crap up there at Disneyana.
Yeah, I saw that too.
So not very much, just a little bit there in the case, but I think it actually got moved down to the bottom shelf now.
Yeah,
because they had something on the top shelf. They had some artwork there, so it's dwindling even more.
I wanted one of those shirts too. I just never got one.
Which one?
The AP shirt for Main Street.
Oh, right.
Oh well, I don't know if they have it. Maybe I'll get it.
You weren't going to get the Space Mountain one?
I do want it. I just
I mean, because you're not like against wearing red like I am.
No, because I have like 3 or 4 red shirts.
I know you do, so that's why I'm like, I know you like red, so
I don't like red.
You'll just wear it.
No, I was told I look good in red, so I decided to wear it.
Red's my favorite color.
So you look like a giant strawberry, like you.
Ooh, strawberry. Oh, wait. You know what? I'm going to share this with everybody today.
Share it.
Since he brought up strawberries.
Sharing is caring.
And caring and sharing.
Well, today, Fernando Xavier Hubbard called me.
Hi, Hubbard.
And we were talking about, the tickets for the Dodger game and everything.
Yeah.
And he told me that he was up in Oxnard today working.
Dirty, you better come by.
Well, what is up in Oxnard?
Lots of farms and fruit and stuff. Yeah, I know where this is going.
So he sent me this picture of strawberries.
Fresh strawberries.
They were hand-picked today. And
I bet they were picked like within a couple hours of that picture.
he said that's what they gave him today. I was like, oh, man. So, yeah, he sent me the picture, and, yeah, they look so good, don't they?
Time to come over.
And that just comes a couple days after me sending you that picture from Harry Potter Christmas.
Yes.
With some whipped cream.
Yes.
Hey, I really thought it was going to be a picture of watermelon.
We're talking about I look like a strawberry, not a watermelon. Thanks a lot, Michael.
Hey, apparently, he says if you wear green and red, you look like a watermelon.
Damn, dirty, Michael.
Dirty.
All right, so yes, strawberries, and yes, I do want that shirt because I do look good in red. I was told so.
Lies.
A peeled watermelon.
I like watermelon too. So yeah, we're here at the Rebel Base, and Flash over here is just chilling. I'm glad he's not saying much because that would be a lot of editing that I have to wait, and do because he just like takes forever to talk. But that's cool. He's just chilling here. I don't think he got the memo that's casual. He doesn't need his tie, but he's still wearing his tie.
He ain't got pants either.
And I just want to point out that we are here at Michael's, and his requirement for us to be here was to wear pants. So
Yeah.
Anthony is wearing pants today.
Yes, that's mandatory.
Actually, I'm not wearing pants.
Well, he's wearing shorts, but I mean, as long as it's below the knees. Below the knees.
Whoa.
Like high school, you can't have it above the knees.
Can't wear your hot pants.
Heck no, you're gonna get a ruler to the hand.
All right, I think we better move on before we
Yeah.
cause so much laughter that people are just laughing so hard they're driving off the road. All right, so yeah.
Oh, sorry.
So we were in the parks this weekend. Sean and I were there on Saturday. It was
Ooh.
Saturday, right? Yeah,
Yes.
Saturday. I forget my days.
Yeah,
but
because I was there Friday, you were there Saturday, then we were both there Sunday partially.
we walked over to Matterhorn to go check out the new Fast Pass kiosk, and they are open now. Like we were talking about how they were taking forever to build them, and Anthony thought they were building a house because the wall was extended really far away or far out.
Yeah, it was. Now we know why.
Well, I just want to say that they lied to us because it said 3 kiosks on the little report that I told everybody. And remember I was saying, why only building 3?
Okay.
You don't remember that?
No,
Of course you don't, because he doesn't pay attention when I talk.
I do.
So anyway, the thing that I got said 3 kiosks that were going to be built, and they were supposed to start building this back in, what was it, March? But yeah, it took forever for them to start, and there's not 3 of them, but there's actually 6. Maybe it's 3 circuits each. I don't know. But hey, they look pretty cool.
They look like gravestones.
They do look like gravestones.
Like Indian totem poles or something.
Whoa.
They look pretty nice, though.
They look cool, though, yeah. Especially the fox and the hound.
That's not a fox. That's my dog, Domino.
Oh, okay. I like that Woodsy the owl, though. He was pretty cool. He said, "Who are you?" I said, "I don't know. Just me."
So yeah, if you guys do follow our social media, you would have seen the pictures posted of the kiosk over there by Matterhorn. So yeah, now those are open. They also have this cool little billboard thing, and it has some kind of what does it have on there, Michael?
Artwork.
Yeah, some artwork. There's a drawing of this creature-looking guy, and I guess he's supposed to be in the Matterhorn. I'm not sure who he is. I don't know. I hear there's things in the Matterhorn, but I don't know if it's true or not. You have to go and check that out for yourself.
They say they reference Anthony, so we have to check it out and see what they say.
And of course,
Hey, I'm not that white.
Out of all of us, yes, you are.
Damn.
Even Pete Shadow.
Double dirty. Double dirty here.
Wow. Glow? Hey, you want to glow up, Michael?
and on this little billboard thing, they also have the warnings and safety stuff for the Matterhorn bobsleds and things like that. But hey, you know what? This the kiosk looks pretty cool, and I would have to say that it's the best looking Fast Pass kiosk in the parks.
Yes, it is.
I like Haunted Mansion,
So do I.
even though they never use it.
Hardly.
And
Haunted
actually,
Mansion's cool
But
because
it has good photo ops there.
it's hidden though.
no, but Haunted Mansion's cool because it's like a crypt you're going into, and they have all these little decorations and decor around. It's
All
cool.
the flower blocking it.
Yeah,
Vines.
Vine.
that's makes it cool. But this is really cool.
Not licorice vine.
I like this one. This one's the best sign I've ever seen.
Nope, stroller parking.
That is the best sign I've ever seen there.
It's right, the main walkway where you go across. I'm pretty sure it was a parade.
Yeah.
One side or the other. That's right there. I was like, nice sign, nice sign.
Or when you guys get a chance, go over there and check out those new Fast Pass kiosks. Like I said, it's really cool. They're really awesome. Or you can head over to our Instagram page and check out the pictures there that I posted of the kiosk. Like I said, it looks pretty cool. All right, so we have some news about Fantasmic.
Oh no, you better pay attention.
All right, so the date that I said Fantasmic's coming back is getting close, but there has been no announcement about it yet.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that earlier. I'm like, hey, wait a minute, we're in June now, and this guy
Well,
swears
you know what?
June.
I was figuring if they didn't make an announcement by the end of Memorial Day weekend or the opening of Guardians and everything, then we weren't going to get an announcement anytime soon, or it wasn't going to come in time for the date that I said that Fantasmic was going to come back. But we do know that they are doing a lot of rehearsals at night. When we were there on that Saturday, they were setting up for rehearsals.
I seen pictures of the water fountains, water projections up. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Where at?
On the Haunted Mansion side,
Oh,
the water effects, and then I seen a picture of the, by where they run the control board. They had the windows open.
oh yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh, that's dope. And they had the, all bright lights, and they had parked Mark Twain pulled out to Columbia.
Yeah, we were there.
Mark Twain.
We were there, and they were moving the boats.
Nice.
It was pretty cool.
Was
So-
it like at the end of the park night?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It was right like 10 minutes before the park closed, and they were moving the Columbia out,
Nice.
and they had Mark Twain parked on the west side of the river, and and then
By the canoes area.
they were backing up the Columbia,
It was cool.
Beep, 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 beep.
and then they backed up the Mark Twain and then pulled into that dock over there. It was pretty cool, and I was like, I thought the Columbia was going to the dock,
Yeah.
but it didn't go to the dock. I was like, where's it going? It kept backing up. And I figured, the cast, the crew loads in the back. So, yeah, so they were getting ready to do some rehearsals. And we know that the rehearsals are going on basically every night. And they go on from the time, it says 12 midnight, but I'm going to say probably 1 o'clock in the morning when there's no guest in there, of course. And it goes to like 6 in the morning. So that's how long they've been rehearsing. Or that's their set time for rehearsals.
Well, it makes sense, them running to the bone, last minute after all
Right.
the delays.
And, everyone still needs to keep an eye on the river. As soon as the dam comes down, then Fantasmic's going to be ready to come around the corner. If Disney doesn't make an announcement anytime, after the dam comes down.
They'll make a mini video, I'm sure.
No, I'm just saying, once that dam's down, then the boats can go around and they can actually rehearse the full show with the boats, the ships and everything going.
And the Fantasmic parade insert and coming in and out and timing it.
Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy.
As far as what I figure, all bets are off until the river's full.
If any Disney executives are listening to our show, can you please let a couple of our podcast members come and see the rehearsals, please?
Or media day.
And you could hold our phones. We won't record nothing. You just want
Yes,
to watch
exactly. So you can contact us at Anthony.
it. MyMouthfulOfChips.com.
MousePIRE@gmail.com.
All right, so this is the news I have, and it has to do with Aladdin.
Aladdin.
Now, we all heard the announcement that Aladdin's joining the Fantasmic crew, a new scene of Aladdin with a whole new world and the magic carpet.
Ooh.
So we were trying to figure out how they're going to do this. We were trying to figure out, is Aladdin going to be on a barge with the carpet on the barge going around.
Is it going to be actually Ursula on top? You see the carpet on top of Ursula.
Yeah.
The tentacles are moving the boat.
What I have here is basically how it's going to work. This is it doesn't give me full details, but they are actually building the Aladdin magic carpet thing. I don't know if they're actually using the carpet from the show, from the musical. It could be, but this says that it's going to be, they're actually building a lift access panel.
All it.
And it sounds like it's coming, I was trying to figure out if it's coming from the stage where the dragon comes out.
That's what I was going to say, but they would have to make it wider, no?
No, because if they have it come out where Pinocchio comes out.
But yeah, we were talking about that too, but then I went back to read this, and it's saying that basically what they're going to be doing is they're creating a new opening in an existing concrete wall to go into an existing pit with stairs. So what I'm trying to say is...
It might be in the front, closer to the water.
That's what I'm saying. So right there in the front of the stage, they're going to create this wall, and it's going to come out of there. And it's going to be not flying, but it's going to look like it's flying. So that's what it looks like. It's going to
Because
be...
it could come up like this and then come out on an arm, actually over the water if it wants to, and it has more free range of motion back and forth.
Something like that, yeah.
To even have kind of some limited movement to make it, because once you get the fog in there, to have some limited movement to make it look like it's floating.
Yeah.
Not a fog.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's going to be that low-level fog and the dry ice stuff that they use.
They have to cover that crane.
Exactly. So, I mean, you can look forward to Aladdin coming out basically in front of the stage and center stage, but maybe floating over the water or somewhere in the front.
You know what? If you think about it, like how Pinocchio has it way tall, and you could pretty much, even though it's really black, you can kind of see it.
Right.
I have a feeling if it's down low, with the water blending so dark,
Oh,
it
yeah.
won't be so bad. As long as they can keep up with the fog juice and, trying to make sure you get that juice over here on time, we should be good.
Yeah, hopefully they're using Froggy's frog juice. That's the best frog juice you can get, Froggy's. That's the one I recommend, and that's what I use.
There you go.
I often have trouble keeping up with the gin and juice.
Why are you looking at my cover?
Ooh, that sounds good.
You sound like you've been drinking some of that, too. So, yeah, that's my report on Aladdin for Fantasmic.
Crane extension, see?
Yeah, it sounds pretty cool how it's going to work. And, we are excited to see the new show, and we basically just want it now. We miss Aladdin. Well, we miss Fantasmic, and, yeah, it's going to be pretty cool.
Just say bye to the West Side.
Yes. That's another thing, too, because as soon as Fantasmic comes back and fireworks and electrical parade, glad they got bands right now.
Now, will the trains be open before Fantasmic?
I don't know.
Okay, I was just curious.
I mean, there's no reason, we don't need trains for Fantasmic.
No, I know that.
No, I'm just saying, I mean, my point is they can have Fantasmic going before trains open up, canoes and boats and things like that.
Well, I was just saying.
But then at the same time, there's almost no excuse to not have a train ready if the river's ready.
Well, yeah.
Because I don't know if they're connected. I mean, we obviously know one's connected, but we also know that most of the trestle is up already. So they may be completely done with that. But of course, we don't know what's going on over on the other side by the trail. If the train track is up even over on that side,
right,
by the trail. So who knows? And then of course, there's the rumors about them redoing the dinosaurs. Well, that's not a rumor.
That's true.
That's true. So
Yes.
I mean, we know that they're doing that too. So if that was something that was thrown in last minute, they may be behind because of that as well.
Well, yeah. Well, I don't know if that's behind, but I know that they're still working on that, setting up the new projectors in that scene, which is going to be pretty cool. We don't know what kind of projections they're showing. It could be fire. It could be, whatever. Maybe pterodactyls flying in the background. But they're still working on that. They're working on that tunnel right now. But, yeah. And then speaking of the trail, the Big Thunder Trail, well, it seems to reappeared on the map, on the Disney app. If you go on the map, you can see the Big Thunder Trail is back on the map.
No, wait. Were you drinking that white magical water by any chance?
No.
Oh, okay, I just got to make sure.
Well, last time I looked, it was open on the map.
Okay.
Did you look at it? Did you see it?
I don't know. I didn't drink that my white magical water, but no, I seen it. I actually, as soon as I seen it, because I screenshot times and showed my group, and I was like, "Is it open?"
Well, I didn't say it was open.
No. I when I seen it, I was like, "Is it open?" I go, "Let me look on Facebook." And,
It's just back on the map.
yeah, it's just pretty much back on the map. But it's a good sign though, coming soon. And that was just a recent update, right?
Well, I mean, yeah, I had predicted, obviously, that I still think that they should have it open for the trail open for the summer, but I would say that by the time Fantasmic opens, that the trail will probably be open for at least by the time Fantasmic opens.
Oh yeah.
Let's clarify that it's not the magical map.
Exactly.
I think I ate it.
Yeah. Mickey's magical map is not what we're talking about.
Talking about actual maps.
And Anthony didn't really eat it.
No.
No.
I ate a map, not the map.
So yeah, lots going on. Hopefully Fantasmic will debut soon. I am still trying to work on the date because I know someone who knows the date but won't give it up. And it's really pissing me off that I won't get that information because I didn't want to get the information before, Disney announced it. But I'm still working hard and trying to.
Now, how many donuts you want?
Oh, it's going to be more than donuts.
Oh,
So we're trying to get the date from this person who won't release it. All right, so hopefully we'll get some more information about Fantasmic, and as soon as that trail opens, we'll let everyone know. But I'm sure everybody will know because it'll be blasted all over social media.
I'm sure.
Blast it.
Blast that, blast off.
Yes, I will.
Are you hungry? Well, they are. It's time for Fat Time in the Parks.
All right, yeah, it's fat time in the parks. It's always nice to have a little bit of fat time in the parks, or maybe a lot of fat time in the parks. All right, so the first thing we're going to talk about is what we mentioned. Oh, Anthony brought up earlier about Darth by Chocolate. It is gone. It is bye-bye. And when he told me that, I was like, just like Darth Vader. Oh my gosh, that's the way it was because wasn't it just last week or something? We were just talking about mixing Darth by Chocolate with that other one over there, that multi-universe one.
Yes.
And I was really looking forward to doing that. And then he told me, well, there's no more Darth by Chocolate because the season is over.
Ooh, dirty.
Yeah, exactly. So
You should have bought some and took it home.
Well, if I would have known.
Yeah, but you know how Disney is.
So, whatever. So, now they brought back this. Well, I guess they're calling it Mickey's Chocolate Parfait.
Not even. It's just called Chocolate Parfait.
No, on the menu it says Chocolate Parfait, but Disney,
I think,
sent it outside Mickey.
Posted something about it.
Yeah.
Did they post something?
Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
Oh.
Like right the day after I posted the picture of it, then they went and posted Mickey's Chocolate Parfait.
Well, I remember it after you told me that it was the one from before. I remembered it being called Mickey's Chocolate Parfait before, but on the menu it just says Chocolate Parfait, and then over on the menu at Terrence it just says Chocolate Parfait, and then over at Pizza Port it's just marked Chocolate Parfait.
So anyway, Anthony took pictures of this parfait, and we were under the impression it was new and everything like that. So when Shadow and I went over there on Saturday, we went there to watch the new band that debuted at Disneyland, which was Crimson Apple, and we talked about how we were going to go and watch them and check them out. Well, we'll talk about them in a little bit, but I was just like, you know what? A little hungry, a little snack time. What do I want? I said, ooh, they have that parfait. All right, okay, cool. Let's try this new parfait. So I went to go grab one or two, and then we were like, wait a minute, is this the same one from last time? Because, it's been a while. We've been Darth by Chocolate for a long time now, and then they had the holiday one. So didn't even think about, hey, this is the one they had before the whole Darth by Chocolate came. And yeah, it was the same one from last time. And I mean, it's good. If you're into if you need a little chocolate boost, it is really good. I'm not going to say there's nothing wrong with it or I don't like it, but I do prefer the multi-universe over this chocolate parfait.
Yeah, because it's kind of it's kind of similar to the whole double mousse, except for the double mousse is reversed. It's the white on top and the chocolate below, with the Oreo in between. Is it a double chocolate mousse?
No, it's not.
It's not?
No, the white is cream.
Oh, the white is cream.
Yeah.
So the white on top is the cream, and then the mousse is underneath the. So the white on top of the the Oreo is cream.
Yeah.
And then you have the chocolate mousse underneath the Oreo.
Yeah. Then
Okay. I thought it was a double chocolate mousse.
No, or else I would have been better than
what
I told you.
Okay. Well, yeah, that makes sense. Why it's definitely not near as good as the even the multiverse parfait.
Yeah. Like I said, if you guys are over at Tomorrowland and you are either Pizza Port or TLT and you want to try it, go ahead, try it. But I'm just saying it's not what compared to Darth by Chocolate, there's no comparison. Darth by Chocolate is always going to be the better one out of those two. So, but I mean, if you guys haven't tried this parfait before, then go ahead and try it. It's not bad. It's really good. And the bottom has a chocolate, what did they call it? Like a chocolate fudge chocolate. It's syrup.
Was that new? Part new?
No, because I believe that was there before.
Okay, so it's the
time.
same syrup that's at the bottom of the multiverse parfait,
Yes.
but not advertised.
Yes. So it's good. I enjoyed it, and of course you get the white chocolate Mickey symbol thing on top, and I mean, like I said, it's pretty good. It's not bad, but I prefer the multiverse and Darth by Chocolate over this one. And then I noticed too when Anthony was sending me the pictures that they raised the price on the parfait. It is now $5.99.
What was it before?
It was $4 something.
Wow, it went up that much?
Yes.
Jeez.
Because it was like $4 something and made like $5 for the parfait. So now it's $6. And that disappointed me a lot because it's just a lot of, price raising. And I don't know, whatever. I mean,
pretty soon the corn dogs will be over $10.
Shut up. Don't say that. I noticed, I don't know how long ago this happened, but cotton candy price went to $4.75 now. I
didn't notice that. I didn't. Then we had all reported that popcorn. Oh no, churros went up.
Churros are $4.50.
When the golden churro went away, the $4.50 stayed.
No, it was the lightsaber or the red and blue lightsaber churro thing. When that came, the price went to $4.50.
Oh.
And
that happened right after the golden one, right? Because wasn't the golden one $4.50?
No, it's $4.25.
Oh, that one was too.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
okay.
But as soon as the other one got raised, or the new blue red churro came, then the price went up to $4.50.
Oh, that's right. Because I made the comment, why didn't it raise with the one that had more on it?
Right.
That's right. I did make that comment.
So yeah. So and then, like I said, I noticed the cotton candy is $4.75 now, which used to be $4.25, and I know it went to $4.50.
Yeah, you know what? After you said that, I noticed and then I looked at the menu at TLT, and I noticed that the burger is 11 something for the combo, and I don't remember it being that much for maybe $10.50 or $9.99.
Yeah.
But now it's 11 something for the biggest combo.
Well, yeah, because the last time I ever had a burger there was like $9.99 or something like that. And then the same thing you just said, I went up there and went, what? It's been this long since I've had a burger here, and it went up this much? I was like, never mind.
You listened to my review.
Well, last time I had a burger was when you and I had the burger over there at the Garden.
I don't want to talk about that because that was disappointing. I was just disappointed. Right, so what'd you think about that chocolate parfait?
I agree with what you said. I mean, it's good, but the Darth by Chocolate was way better. And, I mean, like I said, this parfait's good. I mean, it's chocolate. Of course, you can't beat it. But I did like the fudge because I think, to me, from the last time we had that with the fudge in it, it wasn't as much as it was what I had. It was like globs of fudge on the bottom for me, so I was happy with that. The other one, I like it too, but, the cherry thing is just too tangy for me. I'm not a tangy type of person, you know.
But you like Tang.
Yeah, but I put a lot of sugar in it, so it's not tangy. It's Kool-Aid. But like I said, I mean, that's on my third list. So it's Darth by Chocolate, And this parfait, and then the third one's the one with the jelly fill one is third for me.
You forgot about the mint. Remember the mint parfait?
That was Bodie.
That wasn't too bad either, but that'll be fourth on my list. And it's funny because I'm picking the jelly over the mint one. That's funny.
All right, so like I said, if you guys want to go try the Mickey chocolate parfait, go head over to Tomorrowland.
It's still good, guys.
Try it for yourself. I mean, yeah, it's not bad, but I just prefer the
I mean,
other
if you're
two.
in the mood for some sweet and you can't get over to DCA, then that's probably your best bet.
Yeah.
Or unless if you're not on the west side, which I would still rather go over to Hungry Bear and get a blueberry funnel cake.
But it's something to do and chill to watch the bands that play there on the weekends.
Ooh, I want to get a blueberry funnel cake and carry it over and watch the band
There you go.
while eating the blueberry funnel
You
cake.
better hurry up before the parade starts.
I know, that's a long way, too.
All right, so moving on, we're going to talk about the Main Street Electrical Parade popcorn buckets for the APs.
Bye.
Exactly. They are sold out, and we don't think they're coming back because, it's almost June, what was it, 25th or something like that?
I think it was the 15th.
I don't remember what day it is.
I don't know. It's somewhere in June. But I don't think that there'd be any point in them bringing them back at this point. Because when I talked to the cast member at the popcorn stand in the in the town square on Friday, I asked him, because I noticed that they didn't have any. I'm like, oh, how long have you been out of the AP popcorn buckets? And he's like, oh, for a few days now. And I'm like, is that park-wide? And he's like, yes. And I'm like, okay. It's all the confirmation I needed to let this guy over here know. And it's very doubtful because the same thing happened last time. They ran out about, 3 or 4 weeks before the cutoff, about 3 weeks before the cutoff, and then they didn't have them again.
Right.
And especially with them having just come out basically a couple weeks ago, a week and a half ago, whatever it is, with the Summer of Heroes popcorn bucket, there's no reason for them to bring it back when they know that there's still plenty of those probably available. You haven't heard anything that contradict what I heard, right?
No, I haven't heard anything at all, and it doesn't make sense for them to order more to when this is about to be over. The last day to actually buy the popcorn bucket is June 25th.
Okay, you're right.
And you'll be able to get the refills until July 30th. So the only popcorn buckets that are left are the ones over at DCA, and yes, you can use them at both parks.
And those are still also only available till June 25th?
Yes.
Okay, I wasn't sure if they were going to have those available longer because they came out later.
No, if they just announced this is what's going on from this day to this day. DCA buckets will be available later. So, yeah, there's no extending because, So, I'm pretty sure. We haven't heard anything about them being sold out yet. So, I'm sure they still have those. So, yeah, the only popcorn buckets for APs are over at DCA. Like I said, you can use them at both parks. And you can buy those up until June 25th. And you can enjoy your dollar refills until July 30th. And one more time, the price for the bucket is $15. So, yeah. Hurry up and get those buckets before they're sold out.
Sold out.
Yeah, exactly. All right, another thing, too, is that's not popcorn.
Oh, okay.
That's popcorn. We'll get to that in a little bit. We're almost there. All right, so we were talking about the other food location for the festival. Oh, no, Summer of Fatness. Yes, hashtag Summer of Fatness.
Yes, Summer of Fatness.
All the food items that are going on at DCA for the Summer of Heroes, and they announced that booth was going to open up on the 6th, right?
Yes.
June 6th. So, yeah, we're talking about where that's going to be, and I speculated it's going to be over there in front of Stage 12, and it's probably going to be one of those food booths from the Food and Wine Festival.
Oh, it was actually the 5th because that was yesterday. My bad.
Okay, well, whatever. Doesn't matter because whatever it is,
it's open now.
It's already
We're
open.
not there.
Nowhere Eats is now open. And yes, it's right there in front of Stage 12, like I said. And it's actually an expanded version of the Food and Wine booth. It's really big. It's bigger than the other ones. And
Probably two of them put together, maybe?
it looks like
Or it looks brand new?
it looks like one big one.
It's
Okay.
bigger than the Pope's house.
It looks really big. Because I was thinking, because I did say they might put a couple of there because of all the food items they had.
Right.
And there's no way they're going to be able to keep all those food items in one little, booth. And yeah, it's already set up. It's over there. And when we were there on Sunday, I went over there and checked it out. And yeah, it's a big booth over there. Nowhere Eats. That's where they have the barbacoa tacos. And
they have bigger pictures of the items.
Yeah.
On each side of the window. Which I appreciate that.
So I wonder what's back over there at the what's that back going to be back at the food truck now? Is it just they're going to be back to their old menu?
I think it's going to be the same thing. It's just
they're probably going to have of course the drink, those Fanta freeze things,
right?
And I don't know. We'll have to go over there and check out and see.
Because remember they had the tots there and stuff. So, so I was wondering if they're going to go back to the tachos and all that stuff.
Are you going to buy them?
Or if they come back, because since I missed them, I still need to try the tachos.
Well, we'll see, right?
But I still need to try both of the tacos, the Summer Heroes tacos, though.
All right, so yeah, over there at Nowhere Eats, it says Nowhere Eats tacos and nachos. And that's where the most dangerous tacos in the galaxy are, that barbacoa beef taco, which I do want to try if I can without all the other crap they put on there. They also have Space Outpost tacos, chicken street tacos. And then they have those, obviously, nachos, which we talked about last week.
Ooh, they're so good.
Yeah, this guy loved them. Surprised he actually paid $8 for it, too. And they also have some margaritas over there, Solar Flare margarita.
Hey, you get a discount there. Hey, you know what? I'm just thought of something, because now if they were going to move it to the Nowhere Eats, does that mean you don't get a discount anymore?
Probably.
That's lame.
Yes.
I'm glad I got at least the nachos then with the discount.
All right, so back to the margaritas. They have a hot flare margarita, which actually has jalapenos. That's a jalapeno margarita, and it comes with a glow cube, because you got to have the glow cube.
Yes, Glow and Michael.
Oh, that's kind of close. No wonder they're freaking $16.
Let me go back to that solar flare margarita. I think me and Michael should try this one. Do you like margaritas?
Yeah, I mean, I could drink fruity drinks, and stuff like that. So
yeah, because I brought it up last week, and I told this guy, oh, you should try it.
It's a watermelon margarita.
I'm down for one. Hey, Anthony, I'll buy you one.
I'll
buy you one, Anthony.
No, you won't.
Yes, I will.
You wouldn't even give me. You gave me $3 to buy a corn dog. To buy a $9 corn dog at the time. This is a $16 drink.
He'll give you $5.
Yeah, but it's watermelon though, and it's you drinking it.
I'm not drinking it. I don't care. You could buy it. I'd rather you buy me. I don't know, 2 nachos.
Yeah, I'm just gonna buy you an actually big size watermelon watch for Christmas. Yeah.
No, he could buy you the funnel cake.
There's actually watermelon at my house right now, but obviously I'm not going to touch it.
Why not?
All right, so Nowhere Eats is now open over there at the Hollywood Land, the back lot next to Stage 12, next to the Coca-Cola food truck thing, Bob. So yeah, go over there and try these food items, and don't forget to hashtag your food pictures with
Summer of Fatness.
Yeah, Summer of Fatness and Fat Time in the Parks.
Hashtag Fat Up.
Fat Up.
Hashtag Hero Sandwich.
I had Subway the other day.
Again?
Okay, let me just explain to people. I'm not a Subway person. People, you know how people go to McDonald's on a regular basis. People go to Wendy's on a regular basis. And there's people who go to Subway on a regular basis.
Are you talking about
me? Well, that's not me. I don't go to Subway.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Again?
I'm not an eat fresh type of person. Okay, but you know what? When I discovered they have salami there.
Where have you been?
I've always had salami.
Italian BMT.
Yep.
Okay, like I said, I am not a Subway person, people. Listen, escuchen por favor.
On TV.
All right, so as soon as I found out there's salami there, you can't keep me away from Subway, dude. Next thing I'm going to try, I haven't done it yet.
Extra meat.
No, they put enough salami. They need to put more cheese, but bacon. And then toast that up. Oh, my God.
I did that. I used to have my cold cuts with the salami. Mm-hmm. Bacon. Toasted it up.
Nub, nub.
Nub, nub, nub.
So yeah, I am on a Subway kick right now.
Eat that salami.
But speaking of eating, we are going to have a live Fat Time in the Parks review right here with Michael, the mail guy.
Woo!
He has some treats here for us to sample.
To see if you might want to buy it in the future or not.
Yes, and I actually took some pictures of what we're about to try, but I haven't posted it yet. I didn't really like the way the picture came out. It came out too dark in the store. But we're talking about
We're starting with some of the Mickey Mouse popcorn.
I say give Anthony the first one because he might be the only one that likes that one.
Probably.
So they have these different popcorn flavors, and I seen it last time, and I was like, oh, I want to try it. And
Are these new or?
No, they've been there for a little over a year, maybe into a year.
Okay,
I'm going to say almost a year.
Because before, all you could get was the ones when in the big old bag.
Oh, you're talking about this ones? No, these aren't new.
These aren't new.
The combo
What are
pack?
you talking about?
I'm talking about the big bags.
Oh, okay.
The $6 bags.
I was
talking
talking
about the
I was talking
flavor?
about this.
No, these are new because this is the combo pack.
Okay.
So, okay, we're talking about those popcorns. Have you guys seen the flavored popcorns with Mickey on it? They're like $6.99 or something like that.
Yeah, $6.99.
And they have the maple bacon. They have the garlic something.
Parmesan garlic. That's what I'm
Parmesan
eating right now.
garlic. They have the churro. They have all these different
Cheddar,
flavors. Yeah, so they're like $7 a bag. So now they came out with a sample bag that has 6 flavors. You get 6 flavors, and it's only $15. So I thought that was pretty cool. When we were in the Candy Palace, we were just checking things out, and I saw these little bags, and I was like, hey, this is a good idea. And then I turned the bag around, and I thought they were actually doubles. Like
I thought it was just those 3, and then when you showed it to me, I was like, okay, I'll just take those 3 flavors only. It was pretty good.
Yeah, but then you turn around and you actually get 6 flavors. So you get to try the 6 different popcorns. And like I said, it's $15. And of course, if you're an AP, you do get your discount there. So I thought that was pretty cool and a good idea. And yeah, Michael decided he was going to buy it and try it. And we have some popcorn here. All right, so what we have here?
I say just try the maple bacon because my lady didn't really like it.
Oh, really?
She says it's too much. All right, come on, Bam. Yeah, you guys can grab actually a little bit more because I like it. It's pretty good, but
Where's the bacon?
You get a lot of maple.
Still good, though.
you get a hint of bacon
Just a hint.
if you eat more. Here,
You get a hint.
eat more.
You get a hint of bacon grease.
Here, try more. That's what I think it is.
Not bad.
Yes, fool.
I need more. I still don't taste bacon.
I can taste a hint of bacon.
I was kidding.
Like you could.
I was gonna say because there were times where I did and there were times where I didn't. So maybe it just depends on which one it is.
Yeah, but it's still very good.
Is it something you guys can eat consistently, like a whole bag, a $7 bag?
Me, yeah.
Right, man?
Nope.
But you do like maple bacon.
Nah, it tastes like burnt caramel.
See, that's what I thought in the beginning when I started eating it. Like, I was like, and then I had the caramel one, and I was like, okay, well, this one tastes way better. Where's the caramel? Do I have caramel? Yeah, there you go. I haven't tried a lot of these. Like, I did, but it was like a week ago we got this. This is caramel.
That was on Monday, Memorial Day.
And it's fresh, huh? So I had to keep the logo because I would have
I know,
not
huh?
know what it was.
That's smart.
No, I can buy these anytime.
You go to Walmart and buy a caramel popcorn.
All right. Now, we didn't have a lot of this, but me and my girl ate a lot of it. I think she did. And this is a churro popcorn.
Oh, yeah, huh?
So grab what you can because I know you guys are going to like this one. I'm glad it's not overpowering. Because if it had too much churro to overpower it, I would be like, nah, I couldn't eat a whole $7 bag. All right, man?
It tastes like cinnamon.
Yeah.
Now, is it the light side or the dark side taste?
The brown side.
Now, do you have any sugar to put on it to make it
Exactly.
the red-
That's what I was thinking. I need some sugar on
It
that.
doesn't taste like churro. It just tastes like cinnamon.
Yeah. It's like cinnamon
So
popcorn.
false advertisement.
Yeah, they need to put some sugar in it.
See, liars. And of course, now, this is very skeptical, and I'm going to pass it to you guys. I'm not going to eat any of that. I think it tastes like,
I don't know. The vampire will eat this.
well, don't show him the bag then. Oh, I was like, why are you saying that?
Like the Shark Tank guys say, I'm out.
Are you sure?
I like it.
All right, right, man. I know you like
This is
this.
the Parmesan.
I already
garlic.
had it.
Oh, okay.
It's good.
I like it.
I would mix it with regular butter popcorn.
There you go. Or put more butter on it. Yeah.
I like it.
All right. Well, you know what? Let me go get another one while you guys conversate because we have more stuff coming to eat.
Whoa, we have more stuff. Money. Whoa, you do have much stuff. All right. Okay, so now I'm being handed this Mickey's Chocolate Factory Milk Chocolate Honeycomb Crisp, and it's family size. Ew. I mean, oh yeah. He actually got a lot of goodies that day on Sunday. Now Michael has, which is something I already had before, so I'm going to get a little piece. Is that?
Actually, she wasn't really fond of this.
Huh?
She wasn't fond of it.
This is the bomb. This is that
I
raspberry
like it.
white chocolate chip
myself. It just
cookie.
needs to be dipped in milk, but that's just me.
Yeah, that raspberry white chocolate chip cookie.
Dude, get whatever size you want, right, man? Because
Can't have too much without milk.
get a cookie. I forgot
No, what is that cookie called? We got two cookies here.
the raspberry and was it just a regular Mickey cookie?
Yeah, it was a Mickey head, right? Was it
Yeah.
Mickey head?
The ears are covered full in chocolate, and then but they just swirl the face. I guess you want to call it.
That raspberry one's good. They're both good. The raspberry one's good.
I should have because I was just trying to think. Like I said, I'll
They
tell
are
you.
both good.
Ooh, and here you go, Vamp. Did you get one?
I'll try the honeycomb.
It just said milk chocolate, and I got it because I was in what? Did you go? Oh, you didn't go with me. When I left Diggs on Sunday, I went to go find my girls' candy. They didn't have it in Disneyland, and for some reason they had English toffee everywhere,
Yummy.
everywhere. And then I asked the lady, "Oh, do you have a milk? What was it? Milk chocolate peanut clusters? That's what she likes." And she said no. So I went to go see if they were making what they were making in the window, and it was nothing but English toffee. So I was like, all right, well, let me just, she said, I forget it, just come home, save the money. I'm like, but I want to eat something with her while we're, come home. So I go to DCA, and next thing you know, I check in by Clarabelle's, and nothing but a lot of English toffee everywhere. So I pretty much got screwed, and I seen this, it said milk chocolate, so I took a chance. She says so, but, it's like really sweet in the middle.
It tastes like a Butterfinger.
Yeah, that's the second person that said that.
Which is why I'm surprised that this guy doesn't want them, because I thought you like Butterfingers. Oh.
I don't eat Butterfinger.
I don't like Butterfinger anyway either, but these actually taste good.
No, these are really good.
I haven't ate it yet, and I won't until later because I like my chocolate cold.
You would like to suck the milk chocolate off of it, and then
yeah.
Hey,
There
here,
you go.
let me try it.
I would.
and then spit the thing inside out.
Oh, great. Now I got to do some spitting.
Hey, some of the chocolate that I don't like, there's ones where See's chocolates, where the inside's hard or whatever, and then I used to just throw that away and just suck the chocolate on the outside.
That milk chocolate's really yummy.
Yes, see, my girl really likes the milk chocolate. They really get down on that, but
She doesn't like the innards.
yeah.
I'm surprised that I like it because I don't like Butterfinger, but it is kind of like a Butterfinger.
It's not something key, but
I'm
I
not
actually
much
like
for the raspberry cookie, but this one's really good.
The raspberry cookie is yummy.
It is the bomb.
well, you guys can finish this if you guys want. Like
I will.
said. And then
I didn't
so-
think that Mickey was gonna be great. Sometimes you get those,
Oh
you get the Mickey cookies and they're kind of dry and they're not that.
yes,
But this was actually really, really good.
I was expecting.
I would get
that
a whole
hard-
gallon of milk and drink that with
You're damn right. That's why I have that shit over there. That I had like the big ear that's full of chocolate. I ate the
I
other
gotta go
one,
get some
so-
kosher water now.
kosher water. So I finally got one more, and it's actually a popcorn. I have not ate it. Even I haven't tried it. So I'll get to try it. My lady wants to definitely try it. So hopefully we don't eat it all.
All right, so this honeycomb chocolate thing is pretty good. But I am needing some milk majorly now. What do we have now? We have
So yeah.
Now just some plain kettle corn. Well, not plain kettle corn, but
So all right. So here you go, Ryan.
I don't know how to say that word.
That's why I give it to you.
was it coffee?
No, it's
Fifi.
red Alea.
Caballo.
Red salt.
Oh.
It has red salt.
Ale? Lava. All right, I haven't, so.
Hey, that candy tastes like a Butterfinger.
Actually,
That's not bad.
it's kind of
I wish it was more of that salt.
it's salted popcorn.
Bye.
It's unbuttered popcorn.
I don't really. Bye. Bye. I don't really.
What is that? That's his cookie. Oh, the rest of the Mickey cookie.
Yeah. Here, try a little bit more, because I don't really taste.
No, let me have a piece of that
The
raspberry cookie.
Yeah, I don't know about this
Here,
one.
I'll try some more.
Yeah, me too, because I had chocolate still.
Oh crap!
Yeah, I'm going to eat another one, because it seems like more in the center. If you break it down, like one.
Break it down.
Chicka.
It just does taste like popcorn.
Mm-hmm.
No butter.
I don't taste any azaleas.
No.
Well, whatever it is, I definitely can't taste it. I mean, I taste a hint of a light sweet salt, I guess.
Yeah,
Like
I can
inside,
taste it now.
like when you break into one.
Yeah, now I'm really
You know what I taste? Raspberry cookie.
Dirty.
All right, so yeah, we just had a live food review here of these popcorns. Now, all the popcorns we just had, they're okay. I mean, they're pretty good, not bad. I like the idea of having a little bag so you can actually taste every flavor they have. So I thought that was a really good idea. Like I said, they're $15 and you'll get your discount if you have an annual pass. I gotta say that right now my favorite one is the Parmesan garlic.
I agree.
Really?
Yes.
I agree.
Wow.
Yes.
I mean, I would have said maple bacon.
I love maple bacon, but it just tastes like maple.
I think the maple bacon one's actually my least favorite, even less than the one that just tastes like popcorn.
But I
think it's too fake. It tastes too fake.
Yeah.
It's too manufactured of a taste. That's why I said it tastes like burnt caramel. Caramel actually tasted like caramel. It's probably my second favorite one, and then followed by the churro, and then the kettle corn, and then burnt caramel.
Now, you know which one's missing, right?
the cheese. Ramen.
Hey, that like water, that's gone.
I mean, you know what? To me, I mean, the caramel, the cheese, same things you can get at Christmas time.
Yeah.
So it's not a big
Exactly.
deal. It's not going to be something different.
That's why this one, the Parmesan garlic, is such a big deal because you don't really. You got to go to like what's that Popcornopolis or something like that to get this kind of to get a flavor like Parmesan garlic. You got to go to your specialty popcorns.
I would say that Parmesan garlic is my favorite. I love it. You know why I like it? That's a popcorn to me that you can eat when you're hungry and maybe trick your brain to think you just ate some pizza or something. You know what I'm saying?
And it's not too salty where it's not going to make you super thirsty.
Yeah.
Like most popcorn.
It's not.
It's like eating a meal. You can eat that and then be satisfied for a little bit until you go get some food.
Well, I like what Michael said before he even let me try, even before he even let us try it. He had said that it tasted like garlic bread. And that's exactly It's exactly what it is. It's like having garlic bread.
That's what
Which is not bad. I mean,
No.
it really is not like. I mean,
That's why he said the only thing missing is the butter because on garlic bread you would have butter, and that's why I said we'll mix it with get a bag of this and then mix it with regular Disneyland butter, buttered popcorn, and then it's perfect.
I'm gonna see if I can ask him one of these days.
We're be sitting there with this and then a bucket popcorn. We'll be mixing it up. No, you guys do it. Don't worry about it. We're mixing it up.
Well,
It's
this
a secret
red
menu.
this red Alibaba popcorn salt, whatever it's called, just made me got thirsty.
I got kosher water over there.
I'm going to get kosher water.
For me, I would have to say I like the maple bacon. That and caramel. But that's just me and my taste buds.
See, that's the nice thing is that if we were to go all in on this, at least I would. You guys would know I wouldn't. You wouldn't be fine with me over maple bacon, but me and him would be fine over the Parmesan garlic. 'Cause
Exactly.
You don't like it.
I mean, I could eat
I like
it,
the
but I
honeycomb.
wouldn't be able to eat a $7 bag. I would not.
I'll eat the $7.
I'll tear this
honeycomb.
bag up.
I agree.
I'll eat the whole honeycomb.
Get another one if you want, yo.
All right,
Since
so
I'm gonna get
one
some
more
kosher
time,
water.
you can get these over at the parks, both in Disneyland and California Adventures, where they sell the candies and everything over there. And they're $15 for the bag. You get your AP discount.
Yes.
And it's a good idea to, like Anthony said, get it with friends. because someone's not going to like something that you like and things like that. And
But then you don't want to get in and be stuck with maple bacon and when you don't want it.
or if you just decide to get it and try them all, and whatever you have left over you don't like, you just say, hey, you can have this.
Yeah, who wants that one?
Exactly. But yeah, it's I like them. I mean, I like the idea of them.
It's a good gift bag too. There you go.
I like the idea of them actually doing little samples, and you can try and see which ones you like. And now me and Anthony are going to go to the park and go grab a big bag of the Parmesan garlic.
Ooh, they have it in a big bag?
Yeah,
I believe so. Definitely at Pool Corner, they have all the flavors over there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's good to know because I wouldn't have bought it otherwise, not knowing how it tasted.
Exactly.
But now that I know how it tasted, I might buy it.
There's that $2 extra I added for your corn dog right there. We made it complete. Ding, ding.
Dirty.
Do you have a special occasion coming up? Looking to personalize your trip with a keepsake? Create customized buttons for birthdays, engagements, family vacations, even bridal parties, or just because. Check out buttonsbydiggs.com today. Buttons by Diggs, Buttons by Diggs. Remember, those are buttons, not pins.
All right, well, Cars 3 is coming soon. Woo! All right, yeah, that'll be coming out in theaters on June 16th. But before then, you'll be able to do some stuff over there in downtown Disney.
Some stuff?
Some stuff. I guess it's part of the Road to the Races tour.
Yes.
It will be coming to downtown Disney Monday and Tuesday, June 12th and 13th. It's already been all over the country, including a stop in Disney Springs in Walt Disney World in March. It will be fun activities for the whole family, as well as photo opportunities with life-size replicas of Lightning McQueen, Cruz Ramirez, and Jackson Storm.
I like that guy.
He sounds like a weatherman.
Yes.
And you can also visit the real Lightning McQueen in Cars Land. Wait, so the one that's going to be parked there is not the real Lightning McQueen? It's just a model of him? Or, I mean...
They're life-size replicas.
They're life-size replicas of the real Lightning McQueen.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that just makes it a car.
Pretty much.
So, over there in Cars Land, you'll be able to meet the real Lightning McQueen. Weren't you already able to meet him, or are they just reinforcing that you can meet him?
I think they're going to reinforce it.
Okay. You would have thought that they would have had it where, for the movie, that they would bring out Jackson Storm.
I know.
Or even a weatherman named Jackson Storm.
Maybe Dallas Raines will be there.
Ooh, I like that guy. He's been around for a while. Over there at the Road to the Races tour, will be over by the AMC Theater. It says located near ESPN Zone Rainforest Cafe. I would think it'd be actually probably in the middle or maybe behind where the little stage is, because there's not really much room in between ESPN Zone Rainforest, so you know it's not there. But we'll have to wait and see. But they will have a giant color mural sponsored by Alamo Rent-A-Car, an interactive racer pit crew, tire changing activity, and photo opportunity with Coppertone, a Piston Cup prize wheel with prizes, and digital postcards sponsored by Crest, Oral-B, your Oral-B, Crest and Oral-B, sample high-octane smoothies at the Dole refueling station,
Whoa.
an interactive play area with Mattel, and an opportunity to learn about the history and science behind NASCAR. You know what? I see a trend that formed there, and it's perhaps a trend that has something to do with car racing, or I don't know what it is, but I see a branding trend in all of those.
What do you mean?
Alamo Rent-A-Car, Coppertone,
branding.
Crest and Oral-B,
It's sponsors.
Dole. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's all sponsors like racing and
Yeah.
stuff. So all these different things are all sponsored by somebody. So yeah, June 12th and 13th. We're Monday and Tuesday. That seems weird.
I know, it does seem weird.
Why not have it on a weekend? Maximum exposure.
Especially when the movie opens on that weekend, so have it that weekend.
Right. Have it, yeah. Or have it Friday and Saturday when the movie opens.
I just said that.
Right. Well, I mean, you said the weekend. I was thinking Saturday, Sunday. But yeah, Friday, Saturday, or Saturday, Sunday. Why Monday, Tuesday of the beginning of the week? I don't know.
Maybe it's going to San Francisco that weekend.
Could be.
Yeah, you never know.
Especially since it's only around for 2 days. It definitely could be going someplace else.
Well, I guess I'm going to have to make a trip over there and check that out, see what it's like.
Okay, I got the full schedule here.
Okay.
After It's in Anaheim at Downtown Disney on the 12th and 13th. It will be going to the Autry Museum of the American West at Griffith Park
Wow.
on the 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, and 18th. So that's where it'll be for the weekend the movie comes out. Then it'll be moving to San Jose at the Westfield Oak Ridge Mall on the 22nd and 23rd. And then it'll be going to finishing up at Sonoma Raceway
Nice.
on the 24th and 25th.
Cool.
And actually, leading up to then, there's still several dates in between. Let's see, what's today? Today's the 6th. So actually, today and tomorrow, the 6th and 7th, it was in Belmont Park in Mission Beach in San Diego.
Cool.
So that answers that question. So if you're unable to get over to Downtown Disney on the 12th and 13th, feel free to go over and check it out at the Autry Museum, American West at Griffith Park. Oh, and the hours for that on Downtown Disney will be 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. So there will be no dawdling and getting over there late. So if you want to go see it, make sure you get over there.
All right, so I have my TV review of Andy Mack, which is on Disney Channel.
I don't know him.
Okay, that's cool because it's a her. Andy with an I.
Oh, that was a good too.
Kind of like, our new friend Derek with 2 R's. At the D1H. All right, so yeah, Andy Mack is Disney Channel, and you might say, well, why are you watching Andy Mack? And think it's a he like this guy over here.
Something to do with Kiss?
No.
Okay, well, that was my only guess.
Well, I watch Disney Channel, often, if something's on or if I have nothing to do and just watching TV and maybe Girl Meets World is on and it's an episode I missed or something, so I'll just check it out. And you see these commercials for Andy Mack, and Andy Mack is really big right now. You just hear, like on Twitter, you would have heard that they were renewed for second season. I believe it said that. So it's just, Andy Mack, and I just keep hearing it, but I've never actually watched an episode. Well, this past, I think it was on Sunday. Yes, Sunday, they actually had an Andy Mack marathon going on. So when I saw, it on the schedule, on the guide, I just saw Andy Mack all the way till like 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock or something like that. And then I was just like, okay. So then I checked the one that was on, because this is the first episode, and it happened to be on the very first episode of Andy Mack. I said, you know what? I have nothing to do. I'll watch it. So I just started watching the series just to get a glimpse of what this show is about and things like that.
Yeah.
So I thought it was pretty cool. So I'm just sitting there watching it, and if you guys who listen watch Andy Mack, you know what it's about. If you guys haven't seen it, well, I'm going to tell you what it's about. It's about a girl, and she's in middle school, and the very first episode basically opens up the whole
thing,
the whole storyline. So she's in middle school, and her sister comes home from wherever she's been, and Andy's all excited to see her sister, and the parents are all hollering and stay, and she's all just basically as long as I can. So that's pretty cool. I thought, hey, it's a pretty cool show so far, and this and this and that. And then the sister wanted to show Andy this box, basically of just stuff, and the mother said no. Do not show her, blah, 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 blah. So now you get, you're starting to wonder, why don't the mother want to show? So later on, Andy sees the box, and there's a picture in there of her sister in the hospital with a baby. Well, Andy's sister's not her sister.
Spoiler alert.
It's her mother.
Dun, dun, dun.
The mother that Andy thought it was her mother is her grandmother.
Ooh.
So her sister, formerly known as sister's mother, and yeah, so it's basically now Andy just found out.
Wait, what? Who's the mother then?
The sister.
I'm trying to figure that out right.
So you have Andy Mack, you have her quote-unquote sister, now found out it's actually her mother, and now you have the grandma now. Now she's grandma. She doesn't want to be called grandma now, but she's the grandma now. So yeah, I mean, it's a cool storyline and things like that.
Is this like the next taking place of the girl's
No, I wouldn't say taking place. It's different, of course. I mean, maybe same in the sense that, middle school.
Yeah.
And then she has her friends, and she tells her two best friends, and don't say nothing. And then, of course, one of them tells the mother, his mother, and the mother that is one of those blabbermouths. So now it's going all over the town, this and this and that. And then you got drama with, one of the, of course, a boy that Andy likes, but he's going out with a girl, and now this girl is telling the whole world, and
you're dating your sister.
So it's just, it's of course, you have to have drama in the show like that, but
sounds crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy, and then
wait, and this is Disney?
Yeah,
wow.
And then of course, you got now Andy wants to know who the father is, and the mother doesn't want to tell, and things like that, and I don't know. It's pretty cool.
It's Disney.
I mean, it drawn me in. I started watching the rest of it until, I got ready to leave to go meet you at Disneyland that day. So I
stayed home and finished watching.
I missed the last. I think I missed the last. I need to catch up with the last 2 episodes.
DVR.
But it's all good because they always play them anyway. So
that's true.
Yeah. So then she actually does meet her dad and this and this and that, and I thought it was an interesting show. It's pretty cool, and I'm pretty sure there's a lot of kids out there who can relate to something like that.
That's true.
Learning new drama with the family, or
instead of watching the Law and Order episodes and finding out like that.
Okay. I was like, wait a minute. I watch Law and Order. But yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty cool. I think people actually will like watching Andy Mack if anyone hasn't actually watched it yet.
Okay.
And if you're like me, who just hears about it all the time, Andy Mack, and it's all over Twitter. And okay, I guess let me watch it now. I had no interest in watching the show, but I
now
thought
you do.
Yeah, now I want to catch up and see where they left off. So yeah, it's a pretty cool show. I think people will enjoy it, and I do recommend it.
Nice, I might.
Yeah, you should try it, or you should watch it, Michael. I bet you'll be hooked too, because I know how you are. Yeah, you should.
I just want to point out real quick that you may not have recognized the mother/grandmother. That's Lauren Tom. She's the voice of Amy on Futurama, and she was also the voice of Connie and Min and Connie on King of the Hill.
Okay.
Nice.
There's Min and Connie, the mother and daughter on King of the Hill.
Yeah.
And then on Futurama, she was Amy and her mother on Futurama.
Cool.
So 4 big roles right there that you may not have known that was her.
That's pretty cool. So yeah, I like I said, I do recommend you guys enjoy that. And right now, Michael's on his guide right now, and there's Andy Mack right there.
Ooh, it's on demand. I score.
There you go. See, so you can check that out when you have time to watch it, and then you can let me know what you think of it. So yeah, check out Andy Mack when you guys have a chance. I'm pretty sure you guys will be hooked on it, especially if you guys are like Michael and loved Girl Meets World. I'm sure you guys would love Andy Mack
Don't
as
hate.
well. I'm not hating. I'm just saying.
I'm saying other people that would listen to this and be like, lame-o. Like, you want some of this, homie? Now, by any chance, just a quick thing. Next weekend will be a big weekend for gaming, and if there's any Disney, I'll be all over that. So hopefully we'll see some Disney games or anything Disney in the electronic world, apps or anything, and hopefully I'll be giving you some information.
Are you talking about E3?
Yes.
Yeah, that's bull crap, because I wanted to go this year. I went 2 years ago. It was really, really cool. It was really fun. And I'm not going to get to go this year. I'm really bummed about it.
If you did, I would have been pissed at you if you didn't let me go with you. Because nobody's a gamer like I am.
Yeah, our YouTube manager, Tim, is actually setting up for E3. He started a couple of days ago.
Tim Dirty.
Sent me some pictures of an Adobe booth and something else. I forgot what it was. CES.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, that's pretty cool. He got to, they were doing, they're starting to do, there's some kind of VIP event going on, of course, before it opens up on Sunday, I think. I think it opens Sunday.
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either, but
I
yeah.
have to watch my YouTube to see what's going on.
He's over there doing that stuff right now, and it's pretty cool because he's sending me pictures and things like that. But yeah, I won't be there this year, and I'm kind of mad about that. But oh well.
Can I just go back to Andy Mack real quick? And I just want to mention that
Sure. I'm actually curious.
I read that here that the creator of the series, Minsky, got inspiration from an article about how Jack Nicholson learned that as an adult that the woman he thought was his sister was actually his mother.
Wow.
There you go.
So that was actually something that happened to Jack Nicholson.
Wow.
And they read about that, and that's the inspiration for the series.
There you go. I mean, it's interesting. Trust me. I mean,
Imagine his story, but they just change it up, but it's actually really his.
that's what I'm saying. You know, I mean,
And so if Jack Nicholson was a little Asian girl,
exactly. So I mean, if you think about it, another thing too, the mother, now grandmother, didn't want Andy to find out this. Okay, and then now let's go to the Asian thing. The Asian community, when it's something like this in the family, that's
Disowned.
not disowned, but
nobody talks about stuff like that.
Exactly.
They're they're to themselves.
Yes, they don't want that kind of stuff getting out, and it's an embarrassment to the family, especially the fact that
Honoring him.
her daughter got pregnant at a young age and had Andy. You know, so whatever happened, like now the daughter has to leave or go somewhere else. Andy thought that she was just off doing adventures and things like that since she's older now. But you know, now you learn that basically she was just in a way sent away, or maybe something happened with her and the mother, so they got in a fight and then she left. But
Maybe.
yeah. I mean,
Well, I'm going to have to wait next week until it records on my DVR, so.
let me just say, you know, you think Disney,
Spoilers for Michael.
you think Disney Channel, you think kids show, you know, I'm an adult, I'm not going to watch this, but you know, you start seeing something. Girl Meets World is different because that's a show from Boy Meets World, and we grew up on that. And if you were a fan of Boy Meets World, you watch Girl Meets World just to see, you know, Corey and Topanga with their kids and stuff like that. Exactly, all the old characters coming back. But this one, like I said, hey, people couldn't relate to this if they're in a similar situation, or, you know, like I said, it's really interesting, and I'm probably going to get some emails saying, I'm watching Andy back now because of you. I like the show. It's pretty
I'm
cool.
not going to lie, you know, like, you know, when you meet people or you hear about it, like, there's one guy who goes to the parks, and I just met him as a friend, you know, and he's talking, he's coolest guy in the world. I'm like, you're a funny dude, you should do comedy, you know, but we were just talking as friends. And the other day, I get tagged with something when I added it to Facebook, and next thing you know, he ends up working for Nickelodeon. And he's on the show Game Shakers.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's
I watched that show too.
No, you know what? And like I said, I met him as a person.
Oh,
you know
you're talking about the big guy.
Bubba.
Yeah,
What's
yeah.
up, Bubba? By any chance, I'm going to tag you on this.
What's his name on the show?
Bunny.
Bunny, yes. Bunny's
if
funny.
you guys know him, he's a Disney fan himself. You know, he's real busy with the show. His show's going on right now. But I met him as a friend with the group I cheer with, and we were just talking as whatever. You know, he's funny as hell, and we were just having a good time. While the rest of the group was taking off, we were kind of slow, so that's how we ended up meeting. And then I get tagged with something, and I start watching it. I'm like, the hell is this? That's the same guy I was talking to last week. And then next thing you know, he ended up on Nickelodeon. Then I hit him up. I'm like, I didn't know. And then to top it off, what I really didn't know was, you know, back then, everybody's all about New Kids of the Block and all them back in the days. Well, in the cartoon series, you know, they had this main security guard, which is named Biscuit. He was the original one. But once he's retired, the other one came around, and it was him. He was the actual second New Kids on the Block security guard.
Oh, okay.
So, you know, and everybody knew about the main guy. But when he left, Bubba took over. And so he was security for New Kids on the Block for a long time. And so, like, I would just talk to him the other day. And this weekend, they had the New Kids on the Block, Apollo Do, and they both were there together. So it's good to know that. And, you know, you end up watching the cartoons, and you end up liking it. And it's a gamer cartoon, you know, it's about apps, and I like them. So, win-win situation. So now I'm going to have to watch Andy Mack.
Yeah, I like that show. Bunny is funny. He's a funny bunny.
I never heard of it.
Of course.
Nickelodeon, you're dirty.
Hey, all right. So the other day we got a little sneak peek. I'm not going to play it here because it's kind of long, and there's a lot of action and stuff, so it'll be kind of boring. But of the upcoming Marvel's Spider-Man animated series coming to Disney XD this summer. Probably check that out. It looks pretty funny and action-packed. I guess it's just a reboot of the Ultimate Spider-Man cartoon series.
Ooh.
But the animation looks a little bit more like animated, where that one I think was a little bit more. Didn't it have was more CG? Wasn't it the Ultimate Spider-Man one?
I think so.
I don't know. I didn't watch it either.
I watched some of
but
it.
This one looks pretty good. I'll probably check it out and see if I want to watch it. But I haven't really watched a lot of the Marvel cartoons. I don't know why.
The old school ones?
No, I mean the newer ones.
Oh, I was
like
gonna say.
like Avengers and.
Oh no! You know what? I didn't ever see none of them.
And the Ultimate Spider-Man, any of those, I haven't really watched any of them. So,
bit.
I mean, I started watching the Guardians of the Galaxy cartoon, and then I just kind of got behind with it, and then I was going to get it on Blu-ray or whatever and watch it, but then I didn't end up doing that either.
Was it good? Like in the beginning?
Yeah, I liked it. I liked it because Star-Lord was played by Will Friedle, from Boy Meets World, a.k.a. also he was Batman and Batman Beyond.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
okay, sold me there.
yeah, so that was kind of cool, but it's cool. Check it out. That's coming this summer. Oh, I don't know. We don't have a date on that. It's like all the other crap coming this summer, DuckTales and
no dates on
everything
nothing.
else. No dates. That's what we've got.
I think you can just start out the week before.
No, I think that depending on how soon it comes out, I think we're probably going to find out at D23 when those are premiering. If they're premiering in August or something like that, they'll probably find out at D23. I don't know. For sure, there's probably going to be a screenings of all of these at D23.
Oh, they have to. At least I wouldn't be surprised if they give you guys a full episode.
Oh, yeah, that's what I mean. There's probably definitely going to show a full episode probably at the, they'll probably have a panel definitely a screening for DuckTales, probably definitely a screening for Spider-Man.
Just make sure you jump in the money pit for me.
Tell this guy.
I seen that thing. That looks so cool.
I'm sorry I'll miss it. So I told you guys, I believe it was last week or week before I told about the Ant-Man shorts. Was that week before last, I believe?
I think so.
We got our first Ant-Man short came out today, actually.
Yeah.
It was released on the Marvel Twitter account. I don't know where else they released it, but they definitely released it there. It's about
on Facebook.
It's about a minute and a half, 2 minutes, I believe. It's really funny. I love the animation style. Reminds me of a comic book, and definitely kind of reminds me of almost Silver Age, like 1960s kind of color palette on it.
Ooh.
So I really like it. It's I already watched it. It's pretty funny. I definitely suggest you guys check that out. I have it on both of those retweeted. That and the Spider-Man preview are retweeted on my Twitter, and I let this guy know to retweet it onto MousePIRE. We'll see if he remembers.
All right. So real quick, I want to say that if you guys are planning on attending the MousePIRE Invades the Ravine, the Dodger game on June 23rd, Dodgers are taking on the Colorado Rockies. If you guys want to attend it, it's $25. Please email us now, and we can get you set up with some tickets and let you know how you guys can pay for that and everything. So you have to do it now. Stop the podcast right now. Email us your information, and we'll get you guys tickets. If not, well, maybe we'll see you next time. And I want to talk about Michael wants to do MousePIRE Invades Castle Park.
Yeah, we need to work on that one.
So we're going to work on that. I'm going to tell you it's going to be in July. How's July? July sound good?
I'm sure it should be fine.
I'm thinking
July, early August, just in case,
Yeah, somewhere around
there.
there.
Summertime.
Yeah, so look out for MousePIRE Invades Castle Park coming in July, August.
On a Saturday, right?
I'm thinking Saturday. I'm thinking maybe a Sunday, only because it'll be really crowded on Saturday.
I'll let you know because I'm always there every so often.
So we'll figure out a day, either Saturday or Sunday, and yeah, stay tuned for that.
I think it's $10 for unlimited golf. So
sounds good to me. We'll figure it out. We'll do our research and we'll let you guys know. But I just want to give you a little heads up on our next thing. Will be MousePIRE Invades Castle Park.
Mini golf, yeah, that's right. And of
Yes.
course, we'll figure it out. We'll make an event page Who knows? You might glow with mini golf with me.
There you go.
Figure it out.
That'd be cool.
Glow
So,
with
yeah.
Michael.
Look forward to that. But if you guys are planning to invade the ravine with us, well, hurry up and get your tickets, all right? Because time is running out.
And if by any chance, I'm pretty sure there might be some last minute people. It's just the way life goes. So by any chance, if you do come up with some money, hit up Diggs ASAP. Maybe we might have extra tickets. But if by any chance we do have any extra ones and we have to maybe meet you up, you better be there early. Because we will leave you there.
I'd rather hurry up and give the tickets to whoever bought them. I'm not trying to hold them and meet somewhere. That's why I said we'll mail them to them.
Yes.
And when I found out we have 25 tickets already, then we can just start mailing now, and we can.
How many rows is that?
I don't know.
Okay, because we call aisle seats.
Oh, I gotta tell Fernando that. I forgot all about that. I gotta make sure. Hey, don't give away the aisle seats because we're gonna take those. So yeah, hurry up and get your tickets now for that. All right, real quick, don't forget to follow our YouTube channel, MousePIRE Podcast on YouTube. I have not posted our Fat Time review of the multi-universe parfait yet.
Fired.
Well,
Dirty.
I need the reason is for that is I want a new editing program so I can put on my new computer. It's hard to actually edit video on the other program I have because there's just too much crap on the computer. It runs slow. So I can put it on there and just
delays it when you do it.
But what I'm saying, I can go ahead and put it on right now and just edit that way and post it on YouTube without editing or slow moving camera or it'll be just a raw video. I might just do that. Doesn't matter to me.
You're raw.
With cookies.
So anyway, I'm going to work on that. And so, yeah, check out MousePIRE YouTube channel. Just search MousePIRE Podcast, and you will definitely see that Fat Time review soon. And don't forget, we also have other stuff on there like the Autopia, the new scenes from Autopia, and Avenger Training Initiative. The full show is on the YouTube channel, so go check that out.
You need a Guardians video.
Yes, I will get that soon. All right. Also, don't forget to help support the podcast. Head over to patreon.com/MousePIRE. Support the podcast. We would really appreciate it. Every little dime will help us. So if you guys go over there, you can give $5, $10, $15 a month or $1 million, whatever. It's cool with me. It's cool with us. We would really appreciate it, and we do need the help. So help support the podcast.
Send them boys to camp.
Yes, send us boys to camp.
Flash was about to introduce the mail, but
too slow, or was I?
It was too slow. Well, but you guys were both too slow. He was going to be too slow, but you knocked him down, so now he doesn't get a chance.
Oh, sorry.
He'd be like, "It's time for the." Shut up! It's time for the mail.
Yeah, it's slow.
All right, so we have a new emailer.
Nice.
But I just want to apologize to Sydney because she sent it for last week's episode and I missed it. I forgot about it because it was sent in a little ways before the podcast. So, when I was scrolling through the email, I forgot to go scroll down a little farther. So anyway, I did actually email her back and saying, sorry, I didn't answer your question. We'll answer the next one. So yeah, this is from Sydney. And she says, hey guys, I love the podcast. I found your Instagram on the popular page, and I have been catching up on episodes for about a month now.
Whoa.
Hey,
wow.
We are popular on Instagram.
Wow. Is that like anything like Big in China?
Now, who's the one who posted it? Who you seen it? Was it Michael the Mayor guy? Ooh.
No, it's probably our MousePIRE Instagram.
Ah.
All right, she says, I love the information you guys provide. I live in San Francisco, so I don't get to Disney as often as I wish I could, but I love to hear about all the new additions. I like new addition. Cool it now.
You got to cool it now. Yeah, classic.
All right, so she says, I'm so excited to hear about what you guys thought of the Guardians ride. I'm going to be going to Disney to ride it at the end of June. Hopefully the line has calmed down by then. I have a question for you guys. Not sure if you have mentioned it before, and I've just missed it. But when Tower of Terror was open, it had its own store to the left of the entrance. Is that store now Guardians gear? Also, are there really fast passes for the new ride? Love the show. That's for all the laughs and great info. Love, Sydney. All right, so Sydney, let me get to the...
welcome.
Yeah, welcome.
Welcome. To the Haunted Mansion.
No.
Oh,
no.
Okay,
no,
sorry.
No.
We're supposed to do it together
Oh, I see.
after 11 o'clock.
Well, I can answer a question about the store real quick.
Well, I want to start the other one.
Okay, cool.
I'm going to start with the line going down. There's no more 5-hour line or 7 hours.
Nope.
There really wasn't a 7-hour line. But no, the line is not that long anymore. What's the most it's been lately?
120. Like, if you go in the morning, everybody's going to rush it. And then by, say, mid-afternoon, it drops. And I've seen it to 120.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not bad. It wasn't really bad. Like, bad, maybe 120, 160. But in the morning and then the evening time is where it gets really bad. So try to get that afternoon between maybe, I would say, 1 and 3 o'clock.
If you are going to, like you said, if you are going to go early, your best bet is to go early, go straight to the Fast Pass, get a Fast Pass, and then get into the standby line, because then you guarantee yourself at least 2 rides.
So that answers your question about are there really Fast Passes for the ride?
Yes.
I would say, you can say, yeah, but by the time you get there, if people come regularly, gone.
Well, I mean, she lives in San Francisco.
Oh, wow.
She's going to come down here, so she's going to be there when the park opens.
Oh,
so, I mean, she's not going to be like us and get there at 4 o'clock.
Right, then, so definitely she should go straight to the Fast Pass, get your Fast Pass, and then get in the standby line. So you guarantee that you're going to get on at least once, and then no matter when your Fast Pass time is, at least you're guaranteed to get on at least one more time.
Yeah.
Faster.
And in the meantime, in between your 2 rides, depending on when your Fast Pass time is, you got all of the Summer of Heroes stuff you could be doing. You can getting your dance off on, or you can go
get your taco on,
or you can go watch some technical issues at Avengers Initiative, or you can go have some tacos.
Ooh.
You can go not have toppings on your fries. You can go get clotheslined by a cast member.
All right, so the store.
Yes, the store does exist. It is called the Collector's Warehouse. We were actually talking about the store a little bit on last week's episode. I know you sent this email before last week's episode, so we will kind of probably already have answered some of these questions for you in last week's episode. But yes, the store is called a Collector's Warehouse. It is now obviously back to, you could go into the store in and out of the store as you wish. But yes, there is one side of the store is mostly all Marvel stuff, and then you have the other side of the store, which has all of your Guardians and Guardians Ride merchandise, along with some classic electronics, old school 80s, 70s, 80s electronic
and board
items, and board games, and spectrograph.
Oh, I know. I've seen that. Actually, the box looks pretty nice. I like it.
All right, so that takes care of her questions. And Sydney, we are really, well, okay, not we, me. I'm sorry I missed your email. I should have scrolled down a little farther when I was going through the emails for last week's episode. But like I said, I didn't email her and let her know that I forgot and that I would read on today's episode. So there you go. We appreciate you listening to us. And
yes, welcome.
Yes, and also nice of you to go ahead and catch up on older episodes, like many of you guys should be doing anyway, even though Dan says that, some of the stuff is like, I already know about this, but...
Yeah, but you need to know what we say about it. That's the key. And, of course, appreciate you being way out in San Francisco listening to us. And by any chance, if you do go to the Walt Disney Family Museum, share some pictures. Share it with us.
Yes, that'd be great.
I like that place.
All right, thank you for your email, Sydney. Hope to hear back from you soon. All right, our next email is from Dan the Man.
Wow, continuously going on emails. I
think,
like it.
I think he's really liking us now.
You guys are...
He likes us. He really, really likes us.
All right, so, I mean, you know what? This is from Dan, like I said, and I know you're a teacher, Dan, and I appreciate that. You're have great students because you actually teach kids who want to be taught, and you're lucky for that. But you don't have to write an essay.
Trying to be like me?
All right, so here we go, Dad. He says, "Hey guys," his subject line is latest happenings. Last minute email here. I got reminded when I saw the Facebook Live thing. Well, went to the parks last Friday, spent most of the day there. Got to the park around 11, went to DCA to check on the time for the Guardians ride since the Disneyland app said 90 minutes. By the way, I use the app a lot, not only for the pictures, which I will get to later, but also for the wait times. It helps plan out what I am going to do and has helped more than once with fat times if I am with someone who isn't a pass holder. That's funny. Anyway, decided to go check out and ran into a friend who said the line said 90 minutes. But he had just gotten off and was more like 45. You know what? We talked about that before. The line will say one thing, but
People experience something else.
yeah, it's usually shorter than what it says.
Well,
So-
it's like when we went on, and on Tuesday we said 200 minutes when we got in line, but it was only like an hour and 10 minutes.
That's good. Can't argue with that.
No.
My buddy George and I said enough for us and went. The wait said 60, more like 30. Review. Michael said it best. Badass.
That's right.
The collection of stuff was really cool. Nice to see Harold and the octopus. The screens, my God, the clarity was incredible. Can't wait to do it again. What's up with them offering fast passes to AP holders? It looks like it happens on non-grat nights. Any info? All right, let's get to that real
Yeah,
quick.
we forgot about that, or you were intentionally holding that for the email.
No, I never wrote this email, and I was going to talk about that, but I forgot to write it down. But thank you, Dan, for mentioning that. So we'll get to that right now. It was on Sunday that they were doing fast passes for APs, and basically what they did was set up over at the fast pass distribution for the cars for Radiator Springs Racers over there by Bugs Life Theater. They set up over there and said AP event or something. This is the line, blah, 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 blah. And they were giving out fast passes for APs. If you were in the park, all you had to do, of course, you go over there, show your AP, and they'll give you a fast pass to come back between 9:30 and 10:30 at night. So, yeah, they were doing that on that Sunday. That's the first I've ever heard of them doing that.
Bull crap.
I guess so.
And the only reason I'm saying that is because he said it looks like it happens on non-grant nights. So, I mean, I don't know if he heard about this happening before that.
I don't remember. Like I said, I just seen it posted. I was in the park, like, keeping low key. And a lot of times when I see something, I try to confirm it with you or somebody, that could debunk this. And then I'll just delete it from my groups. But I said, And then I get a text when I'm in the Esplanade. You fools.
Esplanade.
Anyway, yeah, well, whatever. They're pretty close. But as I'm coming to the DCA, they're like, "Hey, meet me at Cars," and they're like, "Oh, we're gonna get fast passes for Guardians," and I'm like, "I'm not gonna walk all the way to the entrance of Racers," and they're like, "No, by where we get the fast passes." I'm like, "Okay." As soon as I get there, there's a bunch of people running in there. Families are getting turned away because obviously it's not for them. They're not APs. They say, say, "Oh, what's this?" You can get an AP exclusive fast pass. I'm like, okay, so I go in the line. Scan my fast pass, then scan my pass, get the fast pass, and it says mine was 9:35 to 10:35, which was kind of weird. Then the park closed at 10.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think 11 could have been the last time. I wouldn't be surprised, but the lady had, I would say, a good hand stack, but I want to know if that was just the stack and that's it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure they only had so many and they'll hand them out.
Yeah, because you saw the video, right? I don't know if they had
yeah.
where I showed her hand stack, but it was a good hand grip.
Oh, so they weren't actually coming out of the machine?
No, they were just boom.
Oh,
boom, boom,
okay,
boom.
I see.
Yeah, that was her. And if you show up, you get scan your pass, and then the lady had a big stack and it's like, here you go.
I'm just going to say this real quick. If they're going to do this again this weekend or non-grand nights or whatever, this is the AP preview. This is how they're doing the AP preview. So this is I'm just saying, you know what, if they didn't do an AP preview for the ride, then this is what they're going to do for APs, is just give them fast passes. I don't know if this is going to be a regular thing on a Sunday or whatever. I just said, there you go. There's your AP thing, because we know that cast members are getting theirs early in the mornings. So, yeah, maybe this is, we'll just have APs do this, or we'll just do this for APs. We'll just set up and not tell anybody. We won't, post it on any of the social medias. It just happened if you're in the park and you're there, you get a pass to go check it out. So I don't know any other information on that, or
social media will tell you pretty much.
Well, I'm just saying, any information on why they're doing that, or if they're going to do it again.
I'm just shocked. Like I said, when I seen the post, I didn't really believe it until, like I said, somebody texted me and said, "Hey, meet me there," and I'm like, okay.
Yeah. All right, let me continue with his email. He says, anyway, met up with some now former students and spent the rest of the day doing what they wanted to do, all the while using the app for the pictures we took and the menus so they could figure out where they wanted to eat. That's a good idea. And I mean, I like the app. The app's cool because you can get all that information.
Especially the food prices. And
And
some things, and I'm pretty glad that they did this for Bango. You know how they wouldn't technically tell you what season is, and they still don't, but it says ask the chef for the seasoned item, which I appreciate that, Disney. Thank you.
Got on Splash Mountain, which I haven't done in a while, and got stuck right before we went down the drop.
I've been there before.
We were there for about 10 minutes, and of course after that I got soaked.
I mean, be glad they let you go down, because a lot of times eventually you'll be the last one to be removed.
I hate wet socks. Obviously, you didn't hear Michael's tip of the week.
No, I'm gonna have to get that episode, and I'm gonna tag you somehow, some way.
Got on Space Mountain, which just opened the day before, I believe, and it was back to classic note rock tunes.
Yeah.
Saw and used the Fast Pass machine for Matterhorn. It has to be the best themed one in the park. That's what I said. Had a great day hanging around with them, though it was long. I had Disney legs the next day, but it is what it is. I'm going to try to be in the parks on Friday night because I'm not blocked. So what's up on that dirty button? All right, we'll be there Friday. So yes, I will try to have that dirty button if I remember. I'm actually making buttons tonight, so hopefully I'll remember to make that button and get it out there to you on Friday. Hope to catch you then. I may be there for a little while with my kids and the parentos on Thursday afternoon, and of course invading the ravine on the 23rd. Dan the man out.
Nice.
So yeah, I got to make sure I write that down. Dirty button. I got to get that button.
I'll message you hopefully when you get home.
Yeah, make sure you do that about 1 o'clock in the morning.
Hopefully.
1 o'clock in the morning when I'm designing this button for another order I got to give out on Friday. So
Dirty.
Yeah, so yeah. Thank you for your email, Dan. We appreciate it.
Consistent. Thank you.
Yeah, and yeah, hopefully we'll see you on Friday. And I will remember that button. At least I'm going to try to remember that button. All right, real quick before we get to Michael's email, I wanted to mention this tweet we got from the Disney Universe podcast that he's basically said, thanks, MousePIRE, for the great shout out on the recent episode. Much appreciated. P.S. I've had two different worlds stuck in my head all day. So for you, Joey, we're going to say, two different worlds. We live in two different worlds. You can have that stuck in your head today, too.
Man, I might get stuck in my head now. You guys are dirty. Or when I listen to a podcast. Oh, you guys are crazy.
I thought that was funny.
Oh, yeah, good looking out. Of course, we, Disney podcasts. Share it up to different podcasts, and we appreciate you guys. I know you guys check us out. And, of course, we check you out. I check you out, definitely. I don't know about these guys, but for myself, I listen to you guys when I get a chance and I got free time away from my daughter. So keep up the good work. And, of course, show me some love. Give me a shout-out. I give you a shout-out. But, of course, it's myself, Michael the Mail Guy. And is that all the emails?
Yes, your turn.
Where's the homework, people?
Oh, yeah, we need more homework. People,
So, yeah.
you're gonna get a F if you don't do your
Oh
assignments.
man, you have no idea where it's coming to you. Of course, like I said, I was in the park this Sunday, and just to let you know, I've been in the park back to back within a week. I think, believe Monday and Sunday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, just to let you guys know, I will be away for a while, away from the podcast, away from the parks. I'll definitely be blocked at June 30th. I think that's the day I'll be blocked. I won't be back until the weekend of August, and of course that weekend I'm pretty sure, or the following weekend, I do have my event, but we'll talk about that later on, of course. But yes, my wife will be going back to work, and I'll be responsible taking care of Ariel Monday through Friday all day. So I will be gone from the podcast unless there's a holiday or something. My girl can chill, or if everything's good, maybe you guys can get over here and we can do a show, hopefully. But Michael the Mail Guy will be MIA for a cool minute. And so don't be sad. Of course, the dirty button, the dirty award goes to myself because I'll be gone and I'll be blocked. That sucks. But of course, don't worry because I met somebody. First, I'm going to give a shout out to this guy. Now, I can't say who he is, but I had a conversation with the person. Now, I knew their friends and everybody, and I met him before. But he revealed who he was inside the park. And I've never met a character before. Now, I don't think I should say the characters because I don't want to. We're on a podcast, and I don't want to even get more into trouble. But I appreciate the fact that, this person, regardless of anything, he really said, I'm here for the fans. I don't even though the time is 45 minutes, I'll wait and give them the character that I am. And even though, cast members and leads try to rush you out so that you can meet as much as characters, that he wants to give the full experience, and I appreciate that. It's good to know finding a character. And, keep up the good work, and hopefully you see me. And if you figure it out, just give my hat a tip, in the back so I can kind of know who you are. I appreciate that. And, of course, let's get to some questions. First of all, do you think they could add any lighting or projectors in the theme areas? Because it just kind of looks bland sometimes.
What areas?
No, I would say like Adventureland, spruce up some of the lighting in some of the areas, like... You know how when they did the Indiana Jones preview, they had a little lighting everywhere?
Oh, that'd be cool.
You know what I'm saying? Like, really spruce it up. Because obviously, like Matterhorn is so dark over there in certain areas. So that's what I was thinking, do you think that they would add any lights? I mean, I don't know. I just really think that they could really, the simplest things they can enhance to make the experience a little bit more better.
I don't think they would. I think, like, somewhere in Adventureland, you have the lighting's dark over there because you're...
The ambience of, like, you're in...
that time period and things like that. So I really doubt that. I mean, I would love to see some cool uplighting on trees and things like that when they do on special occasions, but I don't think we'll see that. Like,
because you can see the cords and all that when they do it.
No, well, I mean, like what I'm talking about for the people listening are like when you go to Halloween party,
yeah,
and you see lights on the trees are lit up and things like that. I mean, it's not hard to do that. Like last year when we went and we were by Haunted Mansion area over there, they had a candy station by the water fountain, and I noticed some uplighting on the trees. It was brand new lights, and they were actually wireless.
Ooh, nice.
They're battery operated. They last for 20 hours, so they can use something like that. But I don't know. I mean, then again,
it's not like one
that's
of those
a special
parties.
occasion, so you can put those little lights wherever you want. But yeah, I mean, it'd be cool to maybe do something like that. And
that's why I'm looking forward to the walkway of Frontierland. Like just to see what they do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would get. I mean, I like it dark back there. I really do. But I think that because it's all brand new, they might have something back there to make a little bit more light to present something. But like I said, that's the only place I wish it was dark.
Well, you're gonna have, however, your Star Wars Land entrance sign is just gonna will be right there on the trail. So
yeah,
that I'm sure will be bright.
Neon, that'd be dope. Imagine. No, I don't.
I'm trying to think about what it look like. That'd be crazy.
Hey, that would be crazy because I don't know if you've seen the new little sign where you have Matterhorn and then it shows like the Fast Pass here, the ticket line here. It's a little wooden sign that they created. I wish that they would have like a sign like that.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Western. If they say Star Wars Landing Western, like that.
No, I don't know about that.
Hey, you never know, man. You just, who knows? My other question is, why do they not have the bands on the weekends daily? Like
money.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say.
I mean, it's not that hard to have bands there, during the week like they used to do back in the day.
Yeah.
During the summer, you have bands every day. But no, I think more if it's a money issue and what they can afford, the budget, and just stuff like that. And the other thing, too, is the fact that, since the stage is, it's not the way it was before because of the training show, then you have that time that you have to set up. And I don't know. I just think it's a hassle in a way, but we're lucky we get something for the weekends.
Well, hopefully we can look forward to the future of Tomorrowland. Hopefully they figure that out.
Yeah, I know, huh?
That'd be dope. If you could transport yourself to one other ride in any Disney park and ride it, which ride would that be?
Tron.
In any of the Disney parks? That's Tron your answer?
Yeah, Tron,
okay.
Shanghai.
All right, right, man.
Yeah, probably Tron now. There's years before Tron, I would have said probably Phantom Manor.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Or the to go 2 rides over there. Also, their Space Mountain.
I haven't seen a good video of that one, but I do want to.
I've never seen a video of that one at all, so I don't know. I just know that it has a launch, takeoff, and it's the only Disney. It's the only Space Mountain with a loop.
Oh, really? Oh, bring it over here, man! Come on, Shadow.
Ain't the one with the loops in Europe? Isn't it Paris?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Oh, I thought you said. Oh, never mind. I thought you said Florida. Yeah, that's one of them too. The one with the loop and
That used to be called Discovery Mountain, right?
Yes.
Yes.
And then they changed it to Space Mountain.
Discovery Mountain.
Did they change it back or change that name?
I don't know.
'Cause I think they changed the name of that one.
Yeah, it was called Discovery Mountain originally, but yeah, I don't know now.
Yeah.
That'd be
and
interesting.
the other one I would have transported to would have been Alien Encounter.
Ooh.
But since they don't have that there, I'm gonna go with Tron and the new Pirates over there in Shanghai.
Yeah, those are my two top 2. Well, actually, I like that Center of the Earth. Like just that was it right? Is it in Hong Kong? The journey to the center of the Earth, and then you see the big old monster, and then there's a part where you just go and then drop on it.
Maybe. I'm not familiar.
I don't know. That's one of the parks I would like to go to. Like, I just like the fact that they got control and they're investing money into that park and making that thing look beautiful. Of course, this is a question for me. It's my. I would say I'm gonna put it as my random, and I'll save this question for our next time. What will happen to the smoking areas? Of course, you know me. I'm that's my spots, and of course, during Fantasmic, that's gonna be shut down. We don't know what's gonna happen, obviously, because one of the spots was the walkway of Frontierland heading to Fantasyland, and when the trains open, goodbye right there by the train station. So what will really happen? Because if you think about it, they didn't mind at the beginning of Fantasmic people smoking there. Even I smoked there at one time watching Fantasmic. But they did shut that down finally when they put handicap right there when we wheelchair access. So where do you think that might go?
They didn't start closing that down during Fantasmic until they started doing Fast Passes, right?
Yeah, because I go there like, sir, you can't be here. I'm like, about the smoking section. We'll go all the way to Tomorrowland. I'm like, dirty.
I just hope they close all those sections down. That's all I can say.
I mean, I'm not gonna hate because it's private park, and there's nothing really I can say unless I'm a shareholder. But I mean, do you think that they would tell people to go outside the park in the center and start smoking there?
I hope so. I really do. I mean,
like what they did for the Halloween party. Like I wanted to smoke, and they're like, well, take your butt outside.
I mean, because when this no smoking in the park started. And they started to do the smoking sections where you can smoke in the park. Supposedly, they were going to try to phase out smoking in the park altogether. So I'm just still waiting for that day.
How many smoking sections are still left in DCA?
Obviously the one by Monsters is closed because of all the Marvel going on. So it was there, and they closed Grizzlies when they were working on that. So now that it's fixed. And Marvel's there, it's only at Grizzlies only. All other areas, say by Toy Story.
So I'm going to guess that they'll probably try and find one, because you say the one by Grizzly is the only one now.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm going to guess that they're trying to probably have one at Disneyland. And I don't know where it will be.
That's the whole thing.
What I'm thinking is if they could find a better place to put the they can find a better place to put the Fantasmic Fast Pass machines, they could put the smoking section back where it was on the trail, on the side, because obviously we don't know what the other side is going to look like when it reopens. Of course, we don't even know what that spot there is going to look like. That little bend there may not even be there anymore.
In the bending smoking section.
But I would think that if they still have one active smoking section in DCA, that there's still probably going to be one active smoking section in Disneyland somewhere. Just really, who knows where it's going to be.
Probably Haunted Mansion, and then when Fantasmic is on, like, sorry, you got to go outside. That's the only thing I can see. I mean, that's the only way you can phase it out, because once Tomorrowland Station goes, they're gone. And that's everybody's favorite.
Now, Michael the Mail Guy's Tip of the Week.
Here we go. Let's do it. Do you know or see people that are scared to go to Disneyland? Due to prices, due to crowds, due to lines, due to what you see on the news about what they talk about. Are you scared because of other people's bad experience? Of course, do not listen to them. It's the same as saying, well, I don't like this food at Disneyland. Well, how do you know if you haven't tried it? A lot of new people or people out there just could keep complaining or give certain reasons why. If you've never been to the park, well, go and try it. What do you know? You might like Disney, you might not. If you have kids, well, guess what? You need to suck it up and do it for them. It's one magical experience that you might not ever experience until you go to the park. I've seen a lot of YouTube videos and all that where people would not like the park. And, of course, even vlogs where they go and they experience it for the first time going in negative and they come out positive. So, in the Disneyland experience, if you know there's people out there that complain because they can't afford it or whatever, just giving those excuses, give it a try just once. You might come out there as a Disney fan, and next thing, who knows, you might buy an annual pass. You might be stuck and hooked. But remember, don't rely on other people. Don't rely on the complaints. Yes, the ticket high prices are high, but eventually you guys can figure out. I mean, really, it's all about saving. If you really want to try it, if you want to do it for your kids, do it for them, and that's it. Don't listen to anybody else. Experience the magic for yourself. And until then, this is myself, Michael the Mail Guy, saying bye.
Step into the magic.
Sure.
This is a celebration.
I was saying, I just don't know the song.
All right, before I go, I want to mention, hey, I was there on Sunday, I was walking down Hollywood Land, and I heard some. I'm like, what is this?
I told you.
You didn't tell me nothing. So I don't know what you're saying. You told me because you didn't tell me nothing. I'm walking down Hollywood Land. I hear some thumping going on. So once I get closer, I hear music. I go over to the back lot, and there's DJ Wendy up there playing, and all the biker gang people, wannabe biker gangs are over there, and I'm just like, what's going on? Why is there playing? Why is she here? Why is there, all the music going on? It wasn't advertised anywhere. And yeah, I guess I don't know if it's on just weekends only. Or
That's your AP party right there.
That's the AP party right there.
The Fast Passes and a DJ.
Well, I mean,
during regular hours, it's a regular hour AP party.
So I don't know what this is. I have not seen it on the schedule for this week. And I guess there's DJs. I don't know. Is it a weekend thing? Is it the whole week?
The only thing I heard from was not DJ Wendy. It was another DJ. She is a female, and she was there the last time. She said that they're gonna do a 2-week trial and see how this goes. And if not, then she goes, I'm just praying to see if it lasts 2 weeks. And that's the last thing I heard.
Well, that doesn't make sense. Why would it be a trial? Why would they say, "Oh, is this going to work for 2 weeks?" Of course, it's going to work for 2 weeks. Every time they have a DJ thing, it's there. It works.
The alcohol flow.
Unless you're trying to do Frozen and have these stupid little kids running around and ruin the whole thing. So
experience.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, it's going to work.
Now, did they move the benches?
No.
Whoa.
No.
That's a liability.
Yeah.
That's a liability.
They did not move the benches. The benches were there. They were all like disorganized and everything. But yeah, DJ Wendy's up there and playing, and lights are going on. And
props to her. She killed it. As a DJ, she killed it.
Oh, yeah. She's awesome.
She killed she killed it. Good visuals, actually. I like the visuals.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Got down.
So I'm just going to say, hey, maybe this is what DJ Vendor was talking about when he said that they talked to Disney about something. Don't know why he addressed it to APs, because it's not an AP thing. It's everybody who happens to be there. So,
Or maybe they suggested that's what it might be, but then they just said switch it.
maybe, I don't know. So I'm guessing.
Or maybe just nobody knows anything.
Exactly.
That's what
Exactly.
it is.
So if it's happening every day, then it's going to be obviously right after the last training initiative show. So maybe an hour after that, as they set up, blah, whatever they do. And it goes until the park closes. So I don't know. I guess we'll go.
Good luck.
Yeah, when we go to the park next time, we'll check it out, see what time it starts. But as of Sunday, when I checked Sunday night, there is no mention of this on any schedules.
But it was there on Saturday, wasn't there?
I guess it was there Saturday,
I
but
seen the video on Saturday. Wendy was there. I was shocked that you said that she was there actually today. But yeah, there was a lot of social clubs over there.
so yeah, I guess they're doing some dancing over there and DJing and all that kind of stuff. So
Well, some people only have their passes to watch the band. Some people only have their passes to watch the DJ.
Hey, I don't know. Michael
And they're
Disney's
all
out of the mix.
stupid.
So yeah, if you guys are over there and you're walking and you hear some thump, 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 well, that's what's going on at the backlot stage. You can just go over there and try to dance with the benches.
Pretty much. I mean, just don't get pushed because you're going over and cracking skulls.
All right, and speaking of bands, just want to say,
I want to dance.
yeah, we're going to be dancing, well, in our chairs, that is,
Shuffling.
on Friday with Polyester Express over at TLT. So if you guys are in the park, you can come and check that out and come say hi to us. We will be there checking out the band. Saturday is Thomasina, and Sunday is the 80s All-Stars. So, yeah, that's your lineup for this weekend.
Ooh, I could try Sunday, but I really doubt it.
Do you have a special occasion coming up? Looking to personalize your trip with a keepsake? Create customized buttons for birthdays, engagements, family vacations, even bridal parties, or just because. Check out buttonsbydigs.com today. Buttons by Digs, Buttons by Digs. Remember, those are buttons, not pins.
All right, that's going to do it for this week's episode here at the Rebel Base, a.k.a. Michael the Mail Guy's pad. Yeah.
The sweetness and candies galore.
And nice air conditioning.
And
Gotta love
kosher
that.
water.
Kosher water.
And cold water. And popcorn. And Disneyland treats. And pixie sticks.
And a fruit salad you didn't tell me you had.
Whoa. Because that was on Saturday. And then, I started eating, the grapes are good. Something's going bad soon. So I need to figure it out and pull it out.
Whoa.
I don't know what it is, but I'll let you know soon.
I'll tell you what it is. It's the fruit salad.
It's bomb fruit salad. Oh, it looks bomb. I saw the grapes in there.
We'll figure it out after we finish the podcast.
I saw some strawberries. I kind of already got too.
All right, well, as soon as we finish, we'll take a time. We'll see what you want to do with that.
It was cool. I like coming over here and having some AC. And
Well, sorry, but this is the last show for a cool minute. And I will keep up with the emails. Like I said, my wife is going to be going back to work. And Monday through Friday, basically from 7 in the morning until 6:30 at night, I'm working baby duty. So I won't be able to come.
He's going to be working some baby duty, all right.
Pretty much. I mean, every time I hold her, she farts on me at least twice. So my little daughter,
Showing the love, man. Showing the love.
I guess so. Better out than in, right?
Right.
bask in that ambience. So, yeah, don't forget, Firework Night, Dodger Stadium, MousePIRE invades the ravine, June 23rd. Hurry up and get your ticket request in. Make sure you email us and let us know how many tickets you need, and we'll let you know how to pay and all that kind of stuff. So you need to make sure to hurry up and get that in so you guys can join us.
ASAP.
Like we said, we have 25 tickets. So first come, first serve. And Michael got his tickets today. He paid for those tickets today, so he's all ready to go.
I'm ready to go. Flat.
Yeah,
Like it.
2 for you. Two. That's 6 already. And then however many everybody else that's already paid.
7. There's 7 paid for it already.
Jose.
Yes, Jose.
So that's 13 right there. That's already half gone.
Nice.
So
Nice.
Yeah, so yeah. make sure you guys join us. And I heard something about an after party at Fernando Xavier Hubbard's.
Yes,
is that true, Fernando?
Yes, I heard
Hubbard cupboard.
I heard a meat party. All meat party. A meet and greet party.
So yeah, come on down to MousePIRE in Basin Ravine, June 23rd. It's going to be fun. It's going to be awesome. And hey, fireworks. Yeah, get to go on the field and enjoy the fireworks show. Come on down, people. Come on down. It's going to be fun. And join the meat party at Fernando's.
Meats galore.
At his own Trader Sam's in the backyard.
Ooh.
All right, don't forget the Cars 3 tour will be downtown Disney on Monday and Tuesday. Go check that out. I will be down there on Monday probably to go see what's going on with all that. Taking pictures, posting them. So, yeah, check that out. You guys probably will enjoy that. It sounds pretty cool, and we know they've been going all over the states and everything. And
Pretty much.
Yeah, I've been seeing pictures of that, so... Hey, they're going to be stopping down in downtown Disney on Monday and Tuesday. So, hey, I think that would be pretty cool.
And then after that, they will be going over to the Gene Autry Museum at Griffith Park if you're in the LA area and unable to get to Disneyland.
There you go. And one more time, the bands are back in town. Yeah. TLT, this weekend we have Polyester Express. Ooh, ooh, yeah, Disco Time. TLT on Friday.
I hope Shadow, you're going to record that for me?
Yes, I'll record that.
Yeah,
for you.
because I want to hear some of that.
And Saturday we have Thomasina, and Sunday is the All-Star 80.
Ooh.
So, yeah, there's going to be some cool stuff going down this weekend. You okay?
Maybe.
Okay. So, yeah, go check that out. This weekend, TLT bands are there, and the first set starts at 7:30.
And if by any chance you don't want to chill with the bands and you're not down with that, we'll go to DCA because I'm pretty sure there will be a DJ.
Yeah. We don't know who's playing, but hey.
Never know. Michael Disney might be in the mix.
You never know.
You never know.
That's why he can't podcast anymore because he's going to be DJing.
Other than that, we'll just have to see what else is going on this month. Well, we're into June now, so the countdown is on for Fantasmic info.
Yes.
Trains.
Woohoo.
River. All of that stuff. It's all coming anytime now. We can feel it.
The canoe takeover.
Canoes.
Canoes.
No canoes is no canoes. Oh, wait, I messed that up.
You ain't Gary Gnu.
No, I thought I was going to make it funny, but I ruined it. All right, so make sure you guys are checking out our social media so you can see what is going on and what's going down at the parks and all that. We are MousePIRE on Facebook and, of course, at MousePIRE on the Twitter and Instagrams. Check me out at Empire for Life, Empire_4_Life. You can check out those 2 videos of Spider-Man and Ant-Man. So you can check those out.
Ooh, nice. It is myself, Michael the Mail Guy. Of course, you can catch me on Instagram, Michael Disney, DIZZNEY. Of course, the same goes for YouTube channel. Since I will be gone, if you want to relive my fun times earlier this year, you go ahead and check that out. And, of course, get ready, because starting in August, we'll return with Disneyland. It's a big family entertainment. And, of course, don't forget, MousePIRE will be back December 3rd, Light versus Dark. I cannot tell you much information because we have this one very planned, and hopefully we'll be doing something special. And, of course, it'll be Ratman's birthday, so it'll be a crazy time for that.
And, of course, you can find me on Instagram, Shadow_Vamp. And to make it easy for everybody to take shadow pictures, I'm changing it to the fountain between French Market and Haunted Mansion. I think that's a perfect spot to check in for shadow check-in. So, yeah.
All right, you can find me on Instagram at Baloo1313. And you can also follow Buttons by Diggs on Instagram. There you will see when your button orders go out. And don't forget, help to support the podcast by donating at patreon.com/mousepire. Any amount will help, and we appreciate everyone who has contributed to the podcast.
Yes, thank you.
Scott, Fernando, Nancy, and David, thank you for helping us out. We appreciate that.
Thank you.
And don't forget to check out our YouTube channel, MousePIRE Podcast. Head over to YouTube and search for MousePIRE Podcast. There you'll find our channel. Subscribe. check out the videos and all that kind of stuff. And like I said, I will be posting our very first Fat Time in the Parks review on our channel soon. And if you guys didn't know, or if you guys forgot, we reviewed the new Multiverse Parfait.
And of course, thank you to our new emailer. Thank you.
Yes, thank
I
you,
appreciate
Sydney.
it.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you from the Sydney Opera House. And until next time, remember, if you don't know what classic means, don't use it. So for Johnny Mountain, Dallas Rains, and Jackson Storms, I'm Anthony.
I'm Michael the Mail Guy.
I'm Shadow.
I'm Diggs.
Bye.
Meat Party.
This podcast is intended for entertainment and informational purposes only. Audio, sound bites, and other clips are property of their copyright holders. All original stuff is ours and property of MousePIRE.com.
Don't be eyeballing my cookie.
Polyester Express.
Okay.
Dallas Rains.
Do or do not. There is no try.
I try not to do. I don't know where I was going with that.
Yeah. Sound like me.
Here, like, what's up, Doe Whip? You want to chew with the corn whip?
Save the rebellion! Save the dream!
With the pro or without the pro?